Welcome to another Dead Air, April 29th, 2021, number 53. Brian, how are you?
Great. How are you doing, buddy?
Survived the storm and the rain?
Yeah, not
thunder.
bad. It wasn't too bad here. Fun lightning and thunder, though, that's for sure.
Holy cow. Zach Bogus is here today.
Always happy to be here.
Good to see you, Zach. Thanks for safely driving us to the location, the secret location. We're coming to you from Milwaukee, Wisconsin today. No. Austin, Texas. Everybody knows that. And I have two wonderful, funny comedians today that haven't been on Dead Air before. And I'm pretty excited about that. And Dicey and Michelle.
It's my fault for having so many names.
Jessica, Michelle Singleton, and Dicey. Yes. Welcome to Dead Air. Holy cow.
Yeah, great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hey.
Wow. Unbelievable. Well, I guess we'll just start off with you've been sworn in. Usually swear the guest in. Do you, okay. Dicey, do you prefer the Bible, the Quran, or the Yellow Pages?
I guess the Bible.
All right.
Nice.
Classic.
We're excited.
Classic.
And raise your other hand and your right hand and just do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God while you're on Dead Air?
Okay.
Oh, wow. The Bible. We got a Bible today.
Man.
We've had a lot of Yellow Pages lately.
Hey, you don't have a Torah? What, do you hate Jews? Come on.
Oh, the Bible.
Snap.
The Bible's that
That's
covers.
literally the New Testament. I'll take the Yellow Pages, please.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth to help you God while you're on Dead Air?
I do. Yes. I will tell the whole truth. And I'm sorry, Jesus, if you're listening, that I went with the Yellow Pages. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, because the Jewishness is incorporated in the Bible. It's just like I thought, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's inherent. Jesus was a Jew, you know? Let's talk about religion, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's get D. He was
Should
Jewish.
we get a Torah?
Yeah.
Should we get a Torah?
Or a bag of bagels or something.
Yes, you I swear on a bag of bagels. I will tell the. They have to be New York bagels. Though.
Right, yeah.
Otherwise, you're fucked.
It's the water.
Catskills.
Yes.
So, Dicey, how long have you been in Austin?
About an hour.
Yes.
Did you just come from someplace?
I came from Houston, but I'm living in Dallas right now, or I guess my stuff is still in LA. I'm paying storage there still, so.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, Dallas and Houston and now Austin.
Mm-hmm.
What? Which one do you like? Which one do you prefer?
I kind of like Dallas. My parents are there.
Oh, I like that.
And show us your nails. Judging from your nails, I would presume Dallas would be the location.
Really? What does that mean?
Dallas is kind of like, you know, it's like
Fashion forward.
It's
Yeah,
Way to get ahead of it. Yeah, I don't know what you're about to say.
it's the land of the Dallas Cowboys and the
like flashy.
and the McMansions and what was the television show
Dallas.
Yeah. You know, it's not San Antonio, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of like I guess it's the Beverly Hills of
It is.
Texas.
It's a lot of old money there.
Yeah, it's like the big debutante hair.
Yeah.
The closer
Oil.
to hair, the closer to God.
Love it.
That vibe. I love Dallas.
So you're performing here in Austin, and you're going to make Austin permanent, or you're going to come back and forth in and out of town?
I'm back and forth. I'm in LA right now, like 2 weeks out of the month. For the last couple months, I've had to be there still a little bit. So I was in LA 18 years. You know, it's my roots right now. But
Does it feel nice to leave?
yes, I was just telling Redban, it sucks.
Yeah.
It's not the same, you know.
Oh.
It's just not the same.
I know. I've been reborn here.
Yeah.
I feel like Jim Carrey when he came out of the back of that animal in The Pet Detective. Remember
That's
that
what
scene?
you look like.
Remember-
Like as he's coming out.
Was that a great scene or what? When he come out of the back of that?
That rhino, wasn't it? Was it a rhino?
Yeah. I think it was a rhino.
It doesn't matter. It was great.
There's the hail. Look at the size of the hail.
my God.
That's some body damage on your vehicle if you're not protected.
Dude, it was the size of grapefruits
They look
in
like my
San
fibroids.
Antonio.
Last night, right?
Yeah, last night.
I took your
That's
advice,
crazy.
Brian, and I removed my vehicle from.
I saw that. You should have done that a while ago.
I know.
Did you get in any kind of argument or tiff with the
Oh
guy?
no, they knew I'm having some problems with some body work, and He didn't. He helped me put the old parts in the back. He didn't say one word. He
didn't want to deal with
He
it.
kind of knew it. Yeah, didn't want to deal with it, and didn't have the heart to tell me.
Right. For a couple months. I mean, it's been, 2.5 months since that happened?
Are you talking about your body or
His
the body
car.
of the car? Oh, okay.
Like, unfortunately, the week
Both, probably.
the week he moved here, there was that ice storm, and he wrecked
and
his
you
car, and he hasn't had a car since.
My car's totaled too. I've been taking the train in LA. What a fucking nightmare.
Nice.
Yeah.
What happened to your car, Jessica?
A guy backed into me from his driveway, and then he tried to say that I like the side of my car, and then he's trying to say I rear-ended him. It's fucking crazy. It got totaled.
Wow.
No.
What?
I hope mine's not total. So I just got in it and drove it to this other location.
Right, saw
with
that.
all the pieces off it.
Yeah. Was that like the longest 5 miles ever? Or
It was
3
10 miles.
10 miles. Oh, shit.
And
Oh,
the
God.
hood was going like this. It was buffering.
Oh, God.
There was
Gotta
nothing
shit
to
my
hold it
pants.
down.
Oh, damn. You didn't tie it down or anything?
Well, it is latched,
Okay.
but there's no way
Right.
it could.
Right.
You don't know what could happen.
They better give you like half off on the labor.
They should, right? It's already been dismantled.
Literally half off.
Yeah.
But do you prefer Jessica or Michelle? Or Michelle or Jessica?
Jessica's fine.
Singleton is nice too. Which one do you prefer?
You could give one of your names to Dicey.
You can have
Right.
some names. You JMS. I don't know.
JMS?
People do initials a lot. It doesn't matter.
No. I want to know what you want.
Just JMS.
JMS?
Yeah, that's a decision I just made right now.
I don't
It's
know.
my brand.
I don't know. JMS.
Or Jessica.
Yeah,
Fuck him.
Jessica's fine. I usually do Jessica Michelle.
Right.
Yeah, Jessica Michelle. It's like a long white trash first name, just like
So
Marianne.
the one
or
that you prefer is
Lou
which is the
Susan.
one that
Lou
you
Susan.
which is the one that you least prefer? Because that's the one.
Just Michelle.
I just want to. I want to use that one. I
All
want to
right.
use the
The
one.
way you
that-
introduced
Perfect.
her.
Singleton hurts a little.
and you're originally from Alaska.
Yeah, I grew up there. I was born in Germany, moved to Mississippi, then Alaska. But yes, Alaska.
Military family.
Yes, and then my mom's a fucking nut job, so she drove us to Alaska.
Wait, you're Jewish and you were born in Germany?
Yeah, why do you think I hate myself so much? Yeah, we moved from Germany to Mississippi. It was a real easy transition. Just hi-old, hey y'all. So that's fun.
And what do you think of Austin?
I love Austin. I've always loved Austin. I've come through a few times. It's had a good comedy scene even before all this happened. So it's like cool having more excuses to come down here. Like, I'm also visiting my friends. But
And it's close. You can be on the East Coast in no time, and you can be on
Yeah.
the West Coast in no time.
yeah, lots to do, great food.
So you're born and raised, Dicey, in Texas?
Born in Nashville, Tennessee,
Oh.
and raised in Dallas. Raised in East Texas on a ranch, and
Nice.
yeah,
Wow.
I love that. What?
Cattle ranch?
yeah, cattle.
Wow.
Yeah. My family's real country, like super country still. Now they live in like a mini ranch kind of thing.
Downsized a little bit.
Yeah, but they still they still have all that stuff, but in Dallas now. It's East Texas. Jefferson, Texas is super crazy.
Jefferson, Texas.
Yeah, Jefferson, Texas.
I got a lot of respect for ranchers or farmers. I mean, regular people, you know who you are.
You know,
You don't really understand the amount of work it
so
takes
much work.
to feed animals, to make sure their areas are sanitary and clean, to milk cows, to harvest food, chemicals, the equipment. They get up so early in the morning and they don't stop working till they run out of light, I guess.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then they do it all over again.
Yeah, every day.
And the animals have to eat every day. You don't take the
Yeah.
weekends off from the
Yeah,
pigs and the cows, and
And it has to be sanitary, or
That's
disease
right.
will just start spreading. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
What I don't like is that they'll arrest you though. Wow, look at that. Is that Dicey? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me on the horse. I got a horse for my 6th birthday.
Oh my
And
God.
that's
What?
My dad and my sister.
Dicey, are we? A
Yeah.
horse?
Yeah.
So,
That's
you-
rich country.
You are from Dallas, aren't
That's
you?
yeah. I was like,
Holy
I'm country, but it
cow.
is the other kind of like.
How cool is that? A horse.
Yeah, that's funny, Redban.
That's so cute.
Thank you.
Dang.
Yeah,
And that's your sister, your little sister?
that's my little sister and my dad.
Do you still ride horses?
Yeah,
What's your dad's name? First name?
Herman.
Herman. How
He
cool
goes
is
by
that?
Douglas. His last, but he's Herman, and my mom is Agnes.
Agnes.
that is-
Agnes is a beautiful name.
Those are strong names.
If I have
Herman
a
and Agnes.
What a couple.
Right.
if I have a baby girl, I want to name that baby Agnes or Harriet.
I like that.
Beautiful names.
I could see
I
you
like
being
Harriet a lot.
Yeah,
Harriet.
Harriet's nice.
And wow,
Yeah.
is that horse still with her?
No, that's Shadow. He's not. But he lived a long time.
Wow.
And then
Yeah.
horses, you have to be careful. Their intestines have to be. Sometimes they'll get binded up, and you got to
What?
call the vet. Oh, the whole sorts of things can happen.
Oh no.
I was in the animal control business for some time, and as part of the training, they talked about farm issues and farm animals, and their intestines will get all twisted, and they'll perish if the vet doesn't go in there with his hand up
Just
the
right up the
horses
ass?
and figure it out.
Wow. That's somebody's specialty.
You wouldn't know anything about this, Dicey, because you're so incredibly wealthy.
Yeah, right.
No, you're looking at me like you don't believe me, but this is
Oh.
there's so many things that can happen on a farm.
There's
Yeah.
like that's like a guy in every like country town. They're like, we gotta call Billy, and he's like,
Yeah.
all right, no glove.
They
just
told
going
me
in.
they told me there's nothing wrong with that horse. You just want to stick your hand up that horse.
Gotta check.
Yeah, I don't have time to be fisting no horses.
No.
Right. Wow.
Can't fuck up that nail game either.
Right.
You might lose a nail in it. I'd be fucking pissed.
It's bad news.
Let's go over the weather for today. It's 75 degrees in Austin today and drizzle, 23.9 degrees Celsius. The biometric pressure is 29.84 inches of mercury. Dew point is 72 degrees or 22.2 degrees Celsius. I should put these on. Winds are east out of the northeast at 3 miles an hour. The moon is again a waxing gibbous phase. Sunset is 8:07 p.m. Everybody likes a longer day,
Wow,
huh?
it's a
Don't
longer
you- don't you?
summertime.
I like a long day.
Yes.
I know Brian likes a longer day,
Uh-huh.
and
It's a great sound effect.
humidity is 91%, so a little bit sticky out there.
Yeah, it's making my hair explode.
Do you know where Denton
Yeah.
Denton is? Denton.
Uh-huh.
I have some friends in Denton.
Oh, yeah.
I had a friend, his father's kind of elderly, and he fell right on his face, but luckily the sidewalk broke his fall. And he's recovering now. The UV, ultraviolet, is only 5 today, the ultraviolet rays, I guess. You know what I was watching yesterday? You can sit there for a long time because it's so frightening. These two tsunamis. You know the
Oh.
tsunami videos? At Japan and Indonesia and all these other places, and the people
So
don't
scary.
know. They can sneak up on people. They don't know they're coming.
They don't know they're
and they just
coming?
think, "Wow, that's a big wave," and they stand there, and before you know it,
They're gone.
They're gone.
They don't know. I don't know what's worse. It coming out of nowhere, or you just being
Frightening.
like,
Right.
there's a tsunami coming,
I think
and we
that-
have nowhere to go.
I'll take an earthquake over a tsunami.
Earthquakes
any day.
usually cause tsunamis, don't they?
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you choose earthquake over a tsunami, and then you get a tsunami with the earthquake. You just
Yeah.
made the wrong decision.
Didn't you?
That was the thing in Alaska because we had earthquakes. I had a 7th grade science teacher. We'd have earthquake drills where you'd get under the table. Like that's gonna help if the whole building goes into the earth.
Right.
But then at the end he'd be like, tsunami warning drill, and we'd all jump on the table and pretend to surf. It was like,
Oh no!
we're for sure gonna die here. And it was out looking over the inlet. It's like, yeah, no, we die first.
Probably.
The air quality is 72 and moderate. Visibility is 4 miles today, I guess, because of this weather system we're experiencing.
But only 2 miles without your glasses.
And 40% chance of rain. And so that's the weather today in the greater Austin area.
Nice.
So everybody's excited about that.
That was a long night of trying to fall asleep, though, because the storms.
Does that keep you awake? I find it peaceful unless it's like really loud thunder.
Oh, it was loud though. Like around 3 or 4 a.m., another storm front came by with a loud ass lightning.
Damn, I must have been out. People were just standing outside last night in the lightning, and I was like, okay, I can't like pretend that this is okay.
That was scary.
I'm
right?
leaving. Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
just drunk, talking.
Where
Like,
were y'all?
"Oh."
Creek in the cave.
Creek in the
They have
cave.
that back patio, and there's like 50 comics out back drinking, and lightning just cracking through the sky. And I'm like, which one of us?
And
is
everyone's
gonna
just
get hit
like
first?
chill, and I was like, are you guys all on sedatives or what's going on?
Yeah, Lone Star beer.
Exactly.
Were you at the Creek and Cave last night too?
No, I wish. I love that place. It's one of my favorite places here.
It's a great vibe.
Shout out to Bad Ashley. I failed to mention them today. They're the music for the Dead Air. They're out of Queens, and they're a
Nice.
great band, and we love them. We love them a lot.
Thanks, Bad Ashley.
Bad Ashley.
Follow them, Bad Ashley Band on Instagram.
So you guys can say whatever you want, whenever you want, Dicey and Michelle, anytime.
Doesn't even know
It's
my
very,
fucking name.
it's
Well, I didn't know because you have stuff over
You
there
have so many cards. I
highlighted
thought
and-
maybe
yeah,
you
me
like
too.
had a bunch of stuff you wanted to get.
Oh no
into.
no no! It's designed to keep it going and keep the conversation
Oh,
going.
yeah.
Don't-
Oh, okay.
It's not a format.
Okay.
Although
I
there's-
I was really intimidated. I'm not going to lie by that folder. I was like, wow, I did
Yeah.
not prepare adequately enough for whatever's about to happen. Weird.
No,
Your organization is impressive.
Yeah,
Do you do that with your jokes?
I'll be. I wish. Whatever I ask you to do, it'll be something that I'm comfortable watching. So just
Well, that sets the bar pretty
Yeah.
high.
you know.
Just just
Get
skin
that.
ourselves alive. Great.
Some of the things that happened today in history on the 29th of April. Tropical cyclone struck Bangladesh and 140,000 people were killed.
No.
Talk about a storm.
That's-
140,000.
That sucks.
10 million people lost their homes in 1991. Tropical cyclone.
Tropical cyclone?
Bangladesh.
The Earth is the real terrorist.
That's fucking yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's true. A tropical cyclone. Is that just what they call hurricanes over that way?
And club owners.
Yeah. He was a real tropical cyclone, that guy.
He made us pay for our drinks and our food.
I don't know. I feel like Cyclone is the worst.
Chain
That's the worst
smoking, and then
name.
their toupee is
Cyclone.
also
And
chain
Cyclone is
smoking.
Definitely.
Yeah,
worse.
isn't a cyclone where there's more tornado involved?
Yeah, it's
There's
like-
Spinning water.
1992, the riots, the famous riots in Los Angeles.
Wow.
Were you there for those?
Yes, my mother was in town.
Oh my God! What?
Oh, God.
Did you guys go out?
Mom, it's usually not like this.
Oh, the
You
fires.
should have been here last week.
It was so surreal to see that whole. That was the result of the acquittal of 4 LAPD police officers for the beating of Rodney King,
I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
and it was just something else. It was my mother was in town, and I tried to get a picture of her coming out of a building with a box. You know,
Get over there.
Oh, that's hilarious. That would have been funny.
but we didn't get that far.
There's highly emotional riots, and you're like, Ma, get over there. Let's get a picture.
I think I was in the 6th grade.
I remember seeing it on the
remember
news.
1992, you were in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so.
I
How
don't
about-
think I was even in school yet.
Yeah, I was a
No.
junior.
How
I
about you,
was-
Zach?
I was born in 94.
Damn.
I was not even a thought
Wow. Well, why don't I just get the hell out of here? Why don't I just get the hell out of this podcast?
He just ascends into heaven. I'm kidding. He's going to hell.
Zach was sperm.
yet. Yeah.
Oh my God, you were just a big load of cum
Wow.
while LA was burning.
I still am.
Truly,
You were a hard on, I guess they say.
just living in a ball sack. Man, was it scary? Where you were? Were you like close to it?
Well, it was concerning. It was something that you had to you couldn't ignore.
Yeah. Were you like right in the city? Did you live like in the city at that time?
Right next to Pink Dot.
Oh my God, that's fucking terrifying. Being
That
like,
building's gone now, by the way.
it's gone. I heard they were tearing it down.
Finally.
I've been in there. Multiple comics have lived in that building. Just fucking
Talk
right.
about debauchery.
I mean, yeah, the things that have gone on in some of those apartments.
Any apartment in LA.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
The
Yeah.
whole thing is just old as fuck and just spooky. Everything
Ugh.
there.
You know?
The spirit of
Sunset Boulevard with the billboards advertising all sorts
Just
of
everything
debauchery.
everywhere.
How do you raise children in Hollywood?
Yeah, it's just like hookers,
I
meth,
wouldn't.
and a movie about a fun dad. I've never seen so many billboards.
in 2018, the Simpsons, their episode 636th episode, if you can believe that.
Jesus. They're
And
still going.
And they beat Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke up to that point was the longest
Wow.
running.
Fuck you, Gunsmoke.
1955 to 1975 was Gunsmoke.
Did you like
Gunsmoke.
Did you like Gunsmoke? Were you a Gunsmoke
No,
guy?
not really.
No?
I was more into the monsters and Gilligan's Island and Superman and
I loved Gilligan's Island.
and I Dream of Jeannie. Oh
Yeah,
my
me too.
God, I Dream of Jeannie. Larry Hagman, if you ever watch it, it's in reruns now.
Oh,
Does
I
he
love it.
nail that character or what?
Awesome. Yeah.
And
It's
his
so
friend
great.
Major Healy. Oh, what is Dr. Bellows? Dr. Bellows was always just so confused about Major Nelson.
It was a ridiculous show.
I liked it. I used to watch all that on Nick at Night.
But Jeannie,
Yeah.
how sexy was Barbara Eden? Oh,
She's so
what
sexy.
a woman.
And that was before they were like building six packs and shit.
Yeah, that was, like, all
you
her.
That was all her.
Just, what a babe.
Can you imagine?
God,
mean,
Larry Hagman
no.
just
Like
nailed
what
it.
she went through to keep that body?
Oh, I can't imagine what her...
Jeannie,
Oh,
Jeannie.
a nightmare. She probably just, like, had someone shock her if she tried to eat bread.
There she is.
That's Zuma Beach, I believe.
Ooh, I used to live right around the corner.
Oh, my God.
Look how pretty she was.
So gorgeous.
He was pretty fine too, though.
Yeah. I'm like, he's pretty good looking.
God.
Oh man, this makes us want to be astronauts.
What?
He was an astronaut.
Oh, that's right.
It was just never believable that they didn't fuck, you know? That's just not believable.
It was like that. No.
I know you never went in the bedroom. You never saw
Yeah.
the inside. Well, I think one episode you might have saw the bedroom. I don't know.
Brady Bunch was the first one to show the bedroom.
To show with them in the
Men
same bed,
same
right?
bed, Yeah.
Yeah, Leave It to
And,
Beaver had them in separate beds.
And the Addams Family. I used to love to watch the train crash in the Addams Family, but they didn't show it that often, you know.
You just watched for just the train crash. I loved Happy Days.
Oh yeah.
Oh, happy days. Did you know that Mark Lano was up for that part?
Which part? Fonz?
For the Fonz.
Oh, my
They were friends, Mark Lano and...
And Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler.
You weren't up for it?
But you could see, you know what? That's it. Mark Lano could have got that job, right? You know Mark
crazy.
Lano,
That would have
right?
changed everything. It probably wouldn't have been as good.
And
I mean, he killed that part.
but so 636th episode of The Simpsons,
Wow.
and it's a cartoon, so don't fool yourself. I know it's funny, I know it's great writing, and it's funny as all hell. But at the end of the day, do you want to come home and see your man watching cartoons?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if he was a writer
Not
on The
really.
Simpsons,
Not really, right, Dicey?
No.
You know, he's got his whole. He's so very sophisticated. He's
and then he loves cartoons,
and he's
No.
watching cartoons.
Oh my God, it's like an old look, the original one.
Unless it's BoJack Horseman.
Oh yeah, I
You
saw
can
a
watch
few.
that.
I saw a few. You ever see the BoJack Horseman?
So dumb.
Impulses or
Is this the first one?
Yeah, this is the first one.
tangible. Relax.
This used to be on the Tracy Ullman show. And
Really?
yeah. They used to be just shorts called
Just
the Simpsons shorts or something like that. And
Homer used to be skinny.
Yeah.
I feel like he's skinny.
They were all very weird looking.
Wow, what a junga. What do they call it? Junglet. Juggernaut. Juggernaut.
The
Juggernaut?
artwork is
Juggernaut?
horrible, too.
Juggernaut.
I never understood Lisa and Bart's head. Why is their head just like
Why are they
growing
yellow?
spikes?
Yeah.
That too. Why are they yellow?
Jaundice.
Just they're just
Y'all remember
alcoholics.
that commercial? Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Yes.
Well, one time I saw that commercial and then I went to sleep and I had a dream there was nothing left to eat but Butterfingers in the whole world. And to this day, I still can't eat a Butterfinger anymore.
Really?
God.
And I was about 11.
I don't remember the last time I had a Butterfinger.
Me neither.
I was creepy. I used to eat the chocolate off the Butterfinger and then just
You
eat
were
the
one of
peanut butter
those?
part,
That
like
is
a
creepy.
serial killer behavior.
Skinning. the
Dissecting your food.
Just like
In 2011, Prince William of Wales married his longtime girlfriend, Catherine Middleton.
wait, Prince. Oh, Prince William's not the pedophile. That's the other
That's
one.
Andrew, right?
Andrew. I can't keep up.
Andrew,
Okay, he's the one who's with Kate Middleton.
right.
Is William great?
They're the ones that aren't belly aching on television. To
Oh, that are like,
Oprah.
we've been thrust from the royal family and we only have a little bit of millions of dollars.
You know, if this was many years ago, back in the day, they would have cut her head off.
Fuck.
For doing
That's
that.
crazy.
throwing the royal family under the
guillotine
bus.
ass bitch.
I mean, yeah. I still don't really understand the royal family. Like, what do they do? Why is that even a thing still?
They're royalty.
I know, but like you just like
Tradition, you know, it goes way, 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 way,
I
way,
don't
way,
get
way,
it.
way,
I
way
hate
back.
tradition.
But I did stay up all night to watch that wedding. So
Unbelievable.
oh yeah, no, that wedding. I was
Yeah.
like, every woman wants someone to look at them the way that,
and a hat.
I
I wanted to wear a hat so bad after that. I think I did.
Ah.
I wanted to wear the church lady hats. Everybody had on a hat. in the
big
audience.
ass
Tell when,
hats.
you can tell when the couple's on the same page. They're on the same page.
Yeah.
It's a union that I think is going to last, not like those other clowns.
Yeah. Those losers and their divorces.
Yeah, they don't want to do public service. They want to get out of the limelight. They want to have normal lives, and then they go talk to Oprah Winfrey for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What a dumbasses.
We just want to
dumbass.
lay low.
Yeah, I want to lay low in front of the whole world.
And then they leave on a parade float. Let us live.
And they're staying with Tyler Perry, staying at his, well, they were.
They are
He was,
That's
yeah.
so funny.
Providing them with security because they
Lost their
lost
security.
their security. Yeah. Why would you leave?
Yeah, why would you leave? Just because you have to show up every once in a while and like smile and
And help the people.
like how
Selfish. They're selfish.
or how crazy is the queen and we don't know it? She's
That
just
bitch is crazy.
She's
Y'all know
like
she's
Cersei
nuts.
Lannister.
She's got to be.
She's
crazy.
a vampire. She's never gonna die.
I mean, I think you're right.
Happy birthday to Willie Nelson. He's 88 today.
He's 88, Willie. He's my favorite.
Willie
Wow,
Nelson, an
88.
Austin resident.
I can't believe he's still alive.
I know.
Is he? Does he live in Austin?
Yeah, he does. He's an Austin legend.
Yeah, there's a statue of him somewhere.
I
I've
didn't
taken a
know that.
picture with it with no pants on.
Wow.
I'm like,
Today is Bernie Madoff's birthday, but he died just a few days ago. He was 83, that little crook,
fucking
stealing
Bernie
people's money.
made off with all our money.
Your buddy Jerry Seinfeld is 67 today.
Oh, my good friend Jerry.
The luckiest man in
What
show
is the
business.
deal with Jerry Seinfeld?
Who are these people?
Oh my god.
Why do they call a chair a chair? I don't know, Jerry.
I sold him a pair of pants once.
You did.
You
I
did?
did. Levi's in Malibu.
Was he? Was he a?
Was he a dick?
No, he was just
Like,
like.
spit it out, Redban.
I just looked at him. I didn't acknowledge the fact that he was Jerry, but when he handed me that heavy black Amex, I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is the key to another life."
Oh my god, a black card.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
just,
When I was a bartender, I used to Google everybody
What
who
was he doing
had-
in...
if you got one, you'd be like, who
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a... What was he doing in
I was
Malibu?
well, he
Buying
lives in Malibu.
Levi's?
But I was like, I was wondering. I'm like, do you really go shopping and buy your own pants? He tried them on. He asked how to wash them. I had to like talk him through like, oh yeah, you don't.
Oh, that sounds like him.
I'm
That
like,
he's just
yeah.
like, no one else can
That
handle
sounds like he's
it.
looking for material, asking you how do you wash them.
And then a few weeks later, he
Levi's.
talked about on like the Tonight Show or something. He was like, once you turn into a dad, you don't wear different jeans. You wear the same jeans for the rest of your life. And I'm like,
And you're like, I co-wrote this bit.
Yeah, I should get credit for that.
I had a friend once who gave him an ink pen. And you know what he said to the friend? What do I do when it runs out of ink?
What is he, a fucking idiot? Get another pin, dipshit. Oh man, Jerry.
Daniel Day-Lewis is 64,
Oh man.
1957, and so is Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Today is Punky Johnson's birthday.
It's
too.
Punky Johnson's birthday too.
Birthday, Punky.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday. I miss Punky.
too.
She's fucking killing it. I'm so proud
She
of her.
really is. And
It's funny seeing her get like play like hot girls.
Well, it's also
Yeah.
weird to
Sketches.
see her in all
told
these
her she's
different outfits and stuff. Like I barely
'Cause I'm just
recognize her.
Used
half
her
the
in
time.
one look where she's just so low key, and I'm like, damn, Punky's hot.
She's a fake ass stud now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
let's do another page of strange facts about the United States. Do you want to do that?
I love strange facts about the United States. Tell me everything.
Zach, is that all right with you?
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Or not. Is it bad?
Morgan Island off the coast of South Carolina is full of wild monkeys and is not open to the public.
There's
Really?
an Morgan Island. Wait, let's go there.
Morgan Island.
I
off
thought you
the
said
co-
Morgan, Ireland. I was like, there's a place called Ireland off the coast of.
Morgan Island.
What island are you from? What island are you from?
Long Island.
Long Island. What part? My mom's from Deer Park. Did you guys fuck in the 70s?
Oh, there it is, Monkey Island.
Of monkeys running rampant on an island in the Lowcountry. Now, those monkeys are not indigenous to South Carolina, but nearly 4,000 live
I'd never heard of
Somebody
that.
just dumped a bunch of monkeys?
Morgan Island.
This lady looks like a CPR dummy come to life.
She does. Why doesn't her forehead move at all? Botox.
Yeah. Now, Morgan Island is commonly called Monkey Island. This morning, WJCL's Kevin Holmes looking at how those monkeys got here and whether they can escape.
He just
It's
gets
a special report.
ripped apart by monkeys on the island. We're here live. Dear God.
Head out. It's shaped like a tennis shoe. You see it right there? It's got
Oh, he's
that
hot.
Yankee smell to
Nice
it,
nose
okay?
hair.
I know. right?
Jesus.
Another smell, just as foreign to the area as Yankees are to Hilton Head. It takes
What?
about 90 minutes to get there by boat.
Might be two of them. Morgan Island, it's sort of hard to get to.
Captain Wally is our tour guide.
So you're going to be with me a while.
His last trip there, roughly 5 years ago.
He looks like the guy that chases down monkeys.
I don't trust boats.
Is that a baboon?
You're sitting on the
Yeah.
stump there. Yeah, I see him on that stump.
This is in the Carolinas?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Another one coming.
I wonder how they got there.
Oh, speaking of animals, while we're watching this, I want to apologize to everybody about Bucky's.
What happened?
First, I called Bucky's mascot
Bucky the Beaver.
yeah, it's a beaver. First, I said it was a chipmunk. Then I said it was an otter.
Why didn't you say it was a beaver? You didn't know it was a beaver?
It looks, if you just look at the face, it looked like a chipmunk.
Buck teeth beaver.
Yeah.
Does it look like me?
But it's a beaver. Yeah. So,
It's Bucky the Beaver. Come
you ever
on.
been to Bucky's?
Of course, I've been to
Man, is that
Buc-ee's.
place off the
Yes.
off the
Those water, they got
Tell
the
me about
watermelon
it.
sour. So Bucky's is like this real redneck place where you're going to pull up and it's going to be open carry people walking around with guns.
Okay, daddies.
The last time I was
Slurpees.
in there, yeah, but it has everything, like
Really?
all the snacks in the world. I always stop there and smoke a blunt in the parking lot and go buy some
It's a
those
good
sesame
time.
sticks and the pickles that they have in the bag.
The jerky and
Oh.
the meat.
Yeah, the popcorn balls.
I bet that's good jerky too.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go to Bucky's.
Every
I'm
kind of
going to
jerky.
Bucky's.
I'm going to go get my vaccine there.
Is that Bucky's?
And they pay their employees like $16 an hour starting.
I did
That's
a-
impressive. I was
Yeah.
not picturing something this nice when you said that. For some reason, just you describing the parking lot, I pictured
bought-
something more backwoods, and I'm like, oh, it's just like a nice.
No, Jessica, I bought all of my Christmas presents from Bucky's.
So
Everybody,
Bucky's is like the spot.
Yeah, it's like the Disney store
It's
and a
a gift
7-Eleven
store,
had a
too.
baby.
I did a video on this on my
Wow.
YouTube channel.
Why don't they have this in LA?
Well, they're
They're
just
only in the South.
they're only in Texas for the most part, in like surrounding states. But they just opened the first 2 Bucky's in Florida a couple
That
weeks
makes
ago.
sense. All right, I'm
I
going to
never
Bucky's.
saw so much beef jerky in my life.
yeah, they have every kind of beef.
Sugared nuts. They have sugared nuts.
Everything you can think of, and products you've never even heard of.
And they have fudge. They have like every.
the fudge
they
is
have
so
a
good.
fudge bar.
Where's the closest one? I want to go like
about
right
20
after
minutes
this.
away.
I kind of
Yeah,
want to go
it's-
too.
Road trip.
On the way to
20
Dallas,
minutes on the way
back
to
Dallas.
San Antonio.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where we
God.
stopped. Connor and I.
You're
Is
gonna
that
be in there
north
for
or
like
south
an
of
hour.
here?
South.
Damn it.
He just went by the wall of jerky, which is just a wall of like 500 different kinds of jerkies. And then they have some of the best merch ever. Like,
Yeah, they do.
So much merch. Literally anything with a Bucky's face on it.
Yeah.
That's so. I can't believe I've never.
Oh yeah,
heard
that
of this.
bathing suit was
Yeah,
kick.
it's-
Yeah, Janice
It's
has the
so-
Bucky's bathing suit.
Like I get that I haven't been there, but I'm surprised no one has told me about this. I'm
How have you
so
not heard of
excited.
Buc-ee's?
I don't know. I haven't heard of a lot of things actually. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
No, I didn't know about Bucky's either until a couple of weeks ago.
I thought some comics that are on the road all the time, someone would be like, "Oh, when you're in Texas, you got to check this place out."
And they don't advertise either. It's like one guy that runs all their marketing and everything.
They
And
don't
which
need
is
to.
They don't do.
200
And they have like how many gas tanks do they have?
260 gas pumps.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And like 100-something toilets open at once.
Yeah,
too.
and the bathrooms are so clean.
Is this like a
Real
truck
clean.
stop? Is off the highway?
It's
Yeah.
They don't allow trucks though.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
No, that's what I thought it was. A truck stop slash, like a Love's.
Yeah, you're like no one's getting jerked off by lot lizards here. Come in and get your fudge, like a family man.
Wow.
Damn.
That was
Concrete in Hoover Dam could make a two-way highway from San Francisco to New York City. That's how much concrete is in Hoover Dam.
Have you been to the Hoover Dam?
I think I have.
I think I went by it once, but it was nighttime. I don't know.
It's a lot of damn concrete.
I just
Hello.
I just went there recently.
Yeah? Was it cool?
I mean, it's just a dam.
I don't get it. There it is. I'm bad at appreciating any of that stuff, though. I wish I enjoyed nature more.
Arizona and Hawaii do not observe daylight savings time. Arizona and Hawaii.
That's right. I always get fucked up on.
How'd you do up in Alaska? Didn't you have a lot of nighttime?
It's like 9 months of darkness. Everyone goes crazy. We have
9
the highest,
months? Really?
Highest murder and suicide rate per capita. Not constant darkness, but very little sunlight. And then in the winter, where I live, it doesn't go pitch dark, but it gets down to 3 hours.
And did you ever get checks for the oil?
Yeah, you get a dividend check every year.
$1,800 or something like that?
Sometimes, but usually it's a little less. It just depends on how well oil does.
And you just have to be a resident for a year or something?
2 years.
2 years?
2 years, and then you get your dividend.
You got to live 2 years? Is it retro from the time that you started to 2 years, or you have to be there 2 years to be eligible?
I think you have to be there 2 years to be eligible.
I worked for a place like that. The first year didn't count.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will kill themselves, so they don't want to waste their money.
These colleges, they teach these bean counters how to just maximize profit and just F everybody they can.
Capitalism, baby!
It's the American way.
Boston has the worst drivers of the 200 largest cities.
Boston or Austin?
Boston.
Oh, yeah. Boston fucking...
And Kansas City has the best drivers.
I don't think I've ever met anybody I liked from Boston.
I feel like I agree with you, but I have met some
Thanks
people.
Thanks for candy coating that.
I've met some people I want to fuck, and I still agree with you. But I'm like, I'd fuck you, but I hate you.
Just angry people for the most part.
Yeah.
Intense.
Yeah, they don't seem to be very light-footed on the planet.
No, everything's so stressful. And I'm like, why? You have the Patriots. You'll be fine.
You're going to be dead soon. Now is the time to relax and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I like that idea. Death sounds relaxing, though.
In Kansas, enough wheat is grown each year to feed everyone in the world for 2 weeks.
But they don't. What? They're like, fuck you. It's our wheat. Yeah.
That is a cool. Yeah, I've been there. You can go inside. You get a little tour in the side and down.
Wow.
You go down in the elevator, I think, or someplace. Yeah. Oregon's great Crater Lake is deep enough to cover 6 statues of Liberty.
Hey, it's like my pussy.
Oh.
All right.
Stacked on top of one another.
Hello.
And the last one, the Empire State Building has its own zip code.
What? What is someone mailing stuff there? I guess.
It's that large. And do you know what zip
stands for?
ZIP?
What does that stand for?
ZipRecruiter.
How about anybody else?
I think you're right.
Starts with zone, right?
Zone in progress.
Zone very close.
In postal.
Daisy?
Nothing.
Zone Improvement Program.
Zone Improvement Program.
What, they just split the word up into two?
Well,
they're like, it's hard to zone things. We need to improve it. Cities aren't enough.
Well, before they had zip codes, it was that much harder to get everybody's mail to them. So once they narrowed it down to actually zip codes, bam, that's all you need.
You go
right to the town you need.
I mean, it is impressive how they zero in on shit like that. I don't know how the mailmen do it.
Well, this is Brian's favorite part of the show. We might as well get going on it.
Are you going to take your shirt off?
And
woo!
All right, you start.
This is the item. This is items.
Everyone throws up. What's wrong with your nipples? Dear God!
Why is that one purple?
It's alive!
You have a third nipple. What was that movie with the third nipple?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Some comedy.
And it was Heather Graham, wasn't it? That had a third.
It's really surprising how many people have third nipples if you ask them. Like a lot more people than you think have third nipples.
I met a guy with 4 of them.
Yeah.
Was it a man or a cow?
It was a man. Very
4
skinny,
nipples?
tall man.
Oh, and they were like those weird skinny guy nipples.
Yeah.
The teeny tiny nips.
He had tiny regular nipples and even tinier, smaller double nipples.
Grown men with baby nips is one of the funniest sights.
I know. Pepperoni or get out. That's what I say.
I need a full nipple.
Mm-hmm. I like them with the little bumps on them, too.
Yeah.
I could do without male nipples.
Just nothing.
I guess they don't need them.
We don't.
Yeah, what are those for? Rings?
Just comedy.
Yeah.
Just for women to be like, boopity boo boo.
A loophole.
In case we want to transition later in life.
Yeah, you don't have to add it on.
Yeah.
That's smart. Get
That's
ahead of the game.
convenient. Yeah.
All right, let's start with the items of interest. Add to it whenever you want, and we'll see how far we can get through.
I'll try to stop you.
A Cleveland man says police refuse to renew his concealed carry. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you about Texas. So the state is open carry, the whole state?
Open carry means like out in the open.
Yeah.
I've got a gun.
In your waistband.
Yeah.
Let people know how small your dick
Yeah,
is.
last
Have
time
that
I was
gun
at
out.
Buc-ee's, there was a guy that got out of his truck and he had Confederate flag stickers on the back, and he had on some camouflage overalls and some rustlers or something, or Wranglers, and then a gun just out, just
That
and
isn't.
he was just looking.
Now,
like,
with all the
say
shootings,
something.
that would kind of make you feel nervous
Yeah, that's like.
white men be
because
shooting
you don't
shit
know
up.
if that guy is okay or not, or else he's going in to do something.
Although on one hand, yes, but if with all the shootings, I'd rather like just make everything open carry. I don't want concealed carry. I don't want to know you're hiding a weapon.
Right.
Just like if you have a gun, you've got to have it out.
Yeah.
Right.
So at
you're-
least know to run.
You're the target here.
Fuck.
Well, I don't know about that.
shit's so
But
scary.
in Florida, people tend to behave themselves when everybody has a gun,
Yeah. No.
right?
That's
What do you think about that,
Yeah,
Dicey?
I think so.
everyone gets a gun, and then nobody will fuck around.
It's like the Wild Wild West. Then that's what it was back in the day. Everybody had their guns, and sometimes when you have to go in the saloon, you have to take your gun off. Or in certain, just like here, they have the signs on.
Do they have no
construction
guns
signs.
on certain sites and certain
they-
restaurants or
some
anything?
places.
They have
Most
signs
Starbucks.
that say you can't
Okay.
bring any guns in here.
Yeah, I think I'd feel a lot safer though if you're like at a Buc-ee's and somebody starts shooting up the place, and then like 90% of the people had guns. You
Right.
know,
It's like a fourth grader with an
Yeah,
AK.
or it just goes like crazy. That's the things people always go like, well, if someone else had a gun, and it's like, then more people are gonna like in a panic shooting. But I don't know, like you could. There's like the black and white solution of like no guns, but like you're not gonna get everyone's guns, so it feels like it's just a bad conversation to have.
How long has it been open carry? It's as long as you can remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Since like Bonnie and Clyde.
I don't really
I
know.
can't imagine it ever being closed carry.
yeah.
So that's the reason it's called the Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Brought to you
Texas.
by Quentin Tarantino.
Parts of it.
So this gentleman, the police refused to renew his concealed carry gun permit because he once made a hip hop video. Lamont Gist, an Amazon driver, has no criminal record, but officials denied his renewal after finding a
fucking-
2018 YouTube video of Gist, Gist, rapping besides a bottle of tequila and some marijuana.
Well, that's annoying. I started laughing because I was picturing the guy that you said you saw at Buc-ee's. Like, I was picturing that guy making a hip-hop video. And it's like, I don't know, you're not going to take guns from people who have records, but then this guy's he made a hip-hop
swag.
video? And people are like, uh-oh.
Well, I think it probably has something to do with the marijuana part, because I know in California, if you got a marijuana license,
You can't
you
get a
are
gun.
not alled to have a gun. And that's
so
like
weird.
that's like a
Really?
weird law that nobody knows about.
Whoa. Did you find that out because you went to buy a gun?
No, I just heard it.
How are you supposed to defend your weed?
Yeah, I need the gun to protect my weed.
Yeah.
I need the weed to chill out so I don't use my gun.
High people are the best people to have a
That's,
weapon.
Yeah, you should have to smoke weed if you have a gun.
Oh,
so you
now-
don't go off the handle.
Exactly.
Now it makes sense. The guy's a white guy doing a hip hop video. Yeah, don't let him out.
I thought it was racist at first, and now I'm like, okay, now it just makes sense.
Who's white?
Wait, it's him.
it
I was
showed-
like, who did
oh,
you
never
see?
mind. It showed this other white guy at first and holding
That
a
was
bag
just
of
the
weed.
newscaster getting high.
Oh, it is racist then.
Yeah, if he like legally had a gun, that's just
But see, now look.
Pure racism.
The guy on the right's white, so it's.
that's the cop.
Oh, that's the cop.
That's the cop going, look, they've got paraphernalia.
It says, a picture says 1,000 words, an officer told Gist, who videotaped the conversation.
I have a wedding ring and I'm a police officer.
Right. He's probably also got screenshots of his wife's text messages to other guys, too. Like,
Yeah.
he's that type of dude. He just prints
Yeah.
out every screenshot.
Just prints it, yeah.
Folders full of screenshots.
There she is.
Ridiculous.
They're like, let's ask a white woman what she thinks. And she's like, well, there are drugs.
Who reported that I went there It was actually a 10-minute process there.
So why the difference? 19 Investigates wanted to know if the application process was arbitrary or perhaps even worse, if it had built-in bias.
You have to have a process experience.
Yeah, I would probably say so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
In Cleveland?
We know what time it is.
In this country? What? Yeah, 100%. That's what it is.
A New Jersey man is suing the government for the right to sell a kidney.
I thought you were going to say a kid. Let me sell my kid.
What?
John Bellicott, 37, says that he has a constitutional right to sell a piece of his own body
Oh, it's his kidney.
to make ends meet. His suit argues that since donating organs is legal, there is no reason why one should not be able to receive a profit from such a transaction.
Yeah, wait, why can't you sell your own kidneys?
Should be able to.
Same reason you can't sell your pussy, I guess.
Yeah, it's them trying to control our bodies.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because it tastes too good.
Yeah, that's a
Especially kidneys.
Yeah,
that's a victimless crime. That's right.
In fact, I think it helps. Sell pussy to people who wouldn't get it without purchasing it, and then they don't go crazy.
Scoop out some of that pussy.
Come over here and give me a little slice of that pussy. And how much for your kidney? What? Just asking if it was up. I'd see if it's on the table.
Wow.
I'm low in iron right now. I need what I can get.
NASA successfully flew a tiny helicopter named Ingenuity.
Ingenuity?
I'm mispronouncing it.
Ingenuity?
Ingenuity. Yeah,
Ingenuity. It's a little helicopter wearing a yarmulke with a propeller on it.
Above the surface of the Mars, the microwave chopper, which is part of the
Man, we're all over Mars now.
the rover mission, stayed aloft for just 39 seconds.
Was that Mars?
Yeah,
Look at all that water.
It made it there a couple months ago.
Yeah, they had something land there.
They got rovers on Mars, and we got
10 years for it to get there.
I know. I was following it. I'm a dork.
and
I
we
love
got
NASA.
potholes. We got potholes on Chiesa Chavez Road over there in downtown
LA.
Austin that'll swallow your whole car. But we got helicopters on Mars.
We can't fix Earth. That's what they're doing. They're like, oh, fuck it. Let's just go somewhere else.
Yeah. And the first black man to Mars. Can you imagine what he's going to have to go through proving himself all over again on another fucking planet? Like, what?
Fucking hell. Ah.
Ain't that the truth?
Would you guys go to Mars? If they were like,
Hell
you can
no.
sign up, 6-month trip. You have to live there forever, though.
Fuck Mars.
Yeah, people are going. They've been learning how to make oxygen and build stuff. And
People are on like lists to be like, pick me first.
they already picked the people.
Oh my God.
They've
Are they
been-
going to blow us up? Fuck you.
From Mars
Can you send care packages?
to
Yeah.
Mars?
Yeah.
So the rover has this like little drone that came off the drone or it came off the rover and flew to film the
like the
rover.
surface and stuff.
Yeah.
You had to see everything. Okay, so the rover was there, and then this was a little thing that like
Yeah.
a detachment.
Detachment, kind of like a helicopter.
They're trying to find water, right?
Looks like New Mexico. No, whatever was there, but we're like a million years too late.
looks like
you know,
a camera
it's like
holder.
it's over.
We missed it, yeah.
It's over.
I think we were already on Mars, fucked it up, came to Earth.
Yeah, we already destroyed that
We
planet.
destroyed Mars,
Yeah.
and now we're fucked because Venus is unlivable.
A suspected rhinoceros poacher in South Africa was trampled to death by elephants while trying to flee game wardens.
That's what you get, you
Talk
dipshit.
about karma.
I mean, yeah, for real, fuck you. Anyone who dies trying to hunt down an animal with a horn, like, I mean, hunting at all, but like, you're literally asking for death being out there. And also leave animals alone.
I know.
Like, elephant poaching? Like, what for their fucking tusks? Gross.
And they have funerals.
I know, they like mourn their dead.
Yeah.
They're really not. They're really very.
They're very smart.
intelligent.
It's so sad. I'm glad they got it. I wonder if it was like
Intentional. If they
Like-
had a hit out on him.
Like if it was just like something and they're like, oh, a predator, or if they're like, that's the guy. Like they have posters up, like the poacher's out there. We've got to get him. They're like plotting.
And they love this. They love the circus too. Elephants.
That's their favorite. Put me in a cage. Drive me around the country.
Can you imagine?
They're so cute.
William Amos, a Canadian member of Parliament, forgot that his Zoom camera was active and removed all his clothes during an online meeting. He later apologized to colleagues for
Was he hot?
unintentional distraction.
Where is he? Let's see.
I hate that.
Oh, damn it.
That's annoying.
Honestly, fuck you, New York Times.
They let him get naked. Now, you know how long it takes to get naked?
They just let him go.
They just let him go. For real.
Yeah, someone was in the chat, and they're like, you guys don't say anything. Let's see if he notices. This was the first sentence. This was an unfortunate error.
He's like flexing in the camera. Ooh, sorry.
And he looks like he's been such an asshole to people.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You
This
know,
is like
he's a
payback.
horrible leader.
Oh, no, he's
Sent a dick pic to a young girl.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like somebody who's full of himself, doesn't
Oh,
he?
yeah. That he's like, sorry, and you're welcome.
I mean, the fact that something like that happened to him, for sure he's fucked over people.
That's karma.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
After the recent 6-day blockage of the Suez Canal has worsened the UK's already desperate shortage of garden
Oh, did
gnomes.
they get that out finally?
Of what?
Garden gnomes.
They have a desperate shortage of garden gnomes? What
What the fuck is a gnome?
Countless gnomes are still stuck in containers
There's-
trying to come over here, said so-and-so and so-and-so of the so-and-so.
Oh, that's like no one is more devastated about this than my mother. She is a lawn gnome person.
Yeah.
Like, instead of pink flamingos, it's just gnomes in the garden. And
They're out there.
She's like, I got another one. And it's like, stop.
How do you
What
have
are
a
doing?
desperate? How do you have a desperate shortage though? It's not like everyone's buying new gnomes every day.
And Home Depot
You
over
haven't
there
been
is
to
like, what are we gonna
the
do?
UK. They're
Gnomes is Gnomes.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. I got to check myself from time to time.
You didn't.
Why it has a G? Why it has a G and the first letter is G? Who knows?
It's just to upset you specifically. That's literally my front yard in high school was covered in these things. My mom is a crazy person.
Wow.
She's like, don't fuck with the gnomes.
I guess they're like anything else. People collect them.
Yeah, but like, you should.
I never realized that's pretty much what the Smurfs copied the gnome.
They kinda did, yeah.
That
That's
would make
Papa
a good
Smurf.
tattoo right there.
Literally.
It's actually pretty badass.
I think if you collect things, that's fine, but like, keep it inside. I don't want to see your collection. Then it gets creepy.
Yeah.
Anytime someone's ever showed me like a collection of things, I'm like, oh, you're fucked up.
Right-wing rocker Ted Nugent, 72, who has called
Hey, I fucked that gnome.
COVID fake and told fans,
Is
I'm
he
not
dying of?
taking
Is he dead from COVID?
no vaccine, announced that he has the disease.
Fucking good. I hope it majorly inconveniences him.
COVID, he admitted, had left him so weak and wrecked with pain for 10 days that he can hardly crawl out of bed, adding, I thought I was dying.
Yeah, you were. You fucking idiot.
Who was this?
Ted
Ted
Nugent.
Nugent.
Now he knows what it feels like for everybody listening to his music.
Hello.
Oh.
Too far.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
He's beloved.
Oh, here's one about the dam we just talked about. Arizona and Nevada were bracing for future cuts to the state's water supply this week after a federal report predicted that two man-made lakes that supply water to millions of people will fall to historically low levels as a result of a stubborn drought that has gripped the region.
What lakes?
The report issued by the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation projected that Lake Mead and Lake Powell, both fed by the Colorado River, will fall to levels not seen since
The end of days. That's where my mom works. She works for the U.S. government over by Lake Powell now.
1968. She might
It's
be
her.
out of it. If there's-
She's hoarding it to grow grass around her lawn gnomes. She's just pumping.
Under rules governing the river, the two states could be subject to federal cuts in water next year if Lake Mead, created by the Hoover Dam and sitting on the Arizona-Nevada border, drops from its current level of 1,081 feet above
Federal
sea level.
cuts to water?
to
The government can just cut
1,070
off
feet.
water?
Yeah.
I guess they do that all the time.
The water.
Well, it's either the government or corporations. Which one do you want to be fucked by?
God,
You got to pick
let
one.
God fuck me. I want God to fuck me. Fuck me, God. Fuck me, Daddy.
Colby, so-and-so, director of water resources for the Southern Nevada Water Authority, pleaded with all users of the Colorado River to find ways to conserve. Can you tell your mother about this?
I mean, yeah, I will, but she's not going to listen. She's going to fuck you. I pay for water.
Get her on the phone.
She's just got a hose out, hosing the rocks in her yard.
We're going to get into your mother and why you hate your mother so much later in the program.
I love her. In case she's listening. Wait, do you guys do you love your mother? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Man. I love my mom, too.
No.
It's
The
just
only
strange.
the only guy that doesn't like his mother is that idiot that lost all the weight on the Joker.
Wait, who?
Joaquin?
Yeah, didn't he kill his mother in that movie or beat her up or something?
Oh, he does kill her in the movie.
Smother
Doesn't
her.
well, spoiler alert. I don't know. I walked out. Here.
Did you see the Joker?
I walked out of the Joker.
Go ahead.
I walked out of the Joker like 10 minutes in because he reminded me of my mother.
Oi.
The Joker was like an automobile accident on the freeway.
Yeah.
Well, you can't look away. You're like, oh, it's
You
so
saw it, and you saw it. You couldn't look away, and then as you move further along, it's just a feeling of morose. Right? You didn't miss anything, Dicey.
I didn't feel like I did.
trying so hard to spit out water.
Let's
No,
go
it's-
see this incredibly unattractive person
Clown.
lose all his weight, and then
It was hard to look at.
it was a weird movie.
Man. Great comedian, though.
The number of children reaching the United States is topped out at 900 million. The diaper bill for these children is going to exceed the... No, only kidding.
Oh, really? I was like, people are having more kids? What the fuck does that mean?
Weird analytics.
No, the number of migrant children arriving in Mexico with
migrant
hopes
children.
of reaching the U.S. rocketed by 900% from January to March.
And they're coming from below Mexico, like Venezuela and Guatemala and all that.
Honduras, El Salvador,
Wait,
Nicaragua.
I was like, wait, where is Venezuela? On a map.
Present from March, overwhelming shelters near the U.S. border. There are now at least 3,500 migrant children in Mexico. It's sad. It's
That's
terrible.
so sad.
But I can't blame them. If you're in a place that's not safe, there's no security. There's
No, you gotta fucking run.
There's roving gangs, bad weather. You
Pull out.
You gotta go. What do you think, Dicey? You gotta go.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Gotta go, go.
Right away.
I would have been out of there.
Yeah, fuck that. I get it.
Me too.
And we lost Queen Elizabeth's husband, 99 years old.
Prince Philip, he's been dead for like 10 years.
Yeah,
it
pretty
looked
sure.
like.
And
He's
Jesus.
been dead on the inside probably longer than that shit.
Imagine what his breath smells like.
Oh,
God.
God.
Damn,
Oh.
Like wood. Like
Like
wooden
wood?
teeth.
Yeah.
Like a wooden teeth. Yeah, he looked scary.
India's having a lot of problem with the COVID outbreak.
Oh, yeah, it's out of control down there.
They got no oxygen. No, they have no oxygen tanks.
Oh, the tanks. I was like, what? Oh, yeah, no, it's very sad.
That's really sad.
Yeah, they're overwhelmed.
Will actor Matthew McConaughey
McConaughey?
run for governor of Texas? Support for the idea grew this week after 45% of registered voters in the Lone Star State said in the Dallas Morning News poll that they will vote for him if he decides to challenge Republican Governor Greg Abbott next year.
100%.
You would vote for him?
Voting for him with his fine ass. And he likes black women.
All right.
Oh my God,
all
he's
right.
very hot. I don't know. It's fucking entertainers becoming politicians. I don't know.
He
But,
lives in Austin, too.
but I would like to see more of him.
His
so.
Instagram makes him seem like he's pretty detached from reality. Like have you ever seen like his
He's just
posts?
nuts, like his videos.
Yeah, like he's like, I want to have a conversation. Like he's like really uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're like, do you live in a shack in the
Yeah.
woods? Like, what? And can I come there?
He's a
I
bit
have
of a
a-
weirdo.
Right.
I have a friend who's
Daddy. He's so hot.
I have a friend who's the brother of the guy in the movie Heat, that really good actor,
Who is that?
Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore?
And Tom Sizemore told his brother, I guess his younger brother, who's my friend. He says, how difficult it is to become a movie star. Just to
Yeah.
become an actor. And have any kind of success. It's just so hard. And he said, what do you think? What do you think they're doing? Handing out movie star passes down at LAX?
Fuck, I
That's
love
what
that.
he told his brother.
And now there's J.K. Simmons in a fucking commercial. Like, you can't even get commercial work anymore. Jesus.
He needs more money.
Did Matthew McConaughey say he's going to run, or was someone just like, what if Matthew McConaughey ran? And now he's in the polls.
It looks like he's going to challenge.
He is?
Abbott.
Yeah, Abbott.
He
You know,
should.
Abbott, the only way that Abbott would win is if somebody on his team would tell him his theme song should be, everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. What?
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that
roll out.
The governor Abbott of Texas is in a wheelchair because a tree limb fell on him.
A tree limb
When
fell?
he
That's what happened?
When he was young, maybe around 26, maybe. Or
You just got hit by a tree limb?
Yeah, one of these big oak trees, I guess, and bam.
Just out of nowhere. Was he standing out in a storm? Sounds
I
insensitive.
don't know
I just don't.
I don't know
That is fucking wild.
Yeah. That he's still such an
Well, you
asshole.
see how hard the wind blows
How
out
is
there.
that?
Yeah, that you didn't like find peace at all.
That tree that fell on him must have got a stick stuffed up his ass. Cause,
Formula Bachelor star Colton Underwood
Came out as
was
gay.
last week, saying he's sorry to all those women who
competed for his love.
Yeah, what a waste
And
of
then
time.
he stalked. He I don't trust this. He like crazy stalked the girl that he was dating from the show when she tried to leave him. And now he's like, I'm gay. And it's like, wait, are we just going to forget about because they gave him a show? They gave him a show. And I'm like,
Caitlyn Jennered it.
yeah, like he did something terrible. And then he's like, and now something really progressive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean,
that was the old me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know who I was. I mean, good for him though, I guess, be happy.
You want to hear about Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber? Justin Bucky the Beaver? Yeah, let's hit me.
Ooh, his song Peaches. It's a good song.
I get my peaches down in Georgia.
Yeah,
Hey.
I've been bopping that lately.
Oh, is that got another meeting?
I mean,
Does it? I
don't know.
really thought it was just about peaches, to be
Yeah.
honest. But now that you say that, it's probably something sexual.
A few years ago, Justin Bieber had a shocking revelation, said so-and-so and so-and-so. He is no longer able to feel joy. The strains of being, as he puts it, the biggest superstar in the world since age 13 has been showing for a long time. He was
Wow.
taking so many drugs that his security guards would check his pulse as he slept to make sure he was still alive. And he was acting like a jerk, feeling superior and pushing family and friends away with his bad behavior. The breaking point came near the end of the 2017 World Tour when he found himself in a castle in Ireland. It was the most beautiful estate.
And he
have you ever
felt
been
nothing.
that low?
And I was there, and I was alone, and I was sad inside. He couldn't enjoy the beauty of it or feel anything at all. Yeah, he was
Wow.
going out of his mind.
Oh, the guy who was given everything at age 13 and now there's nothing to strive for has no joy? I'm shocked.
Don't you hate it when you wake up in a castle and you're just sad?
Oh, those are the worst
I feel really
mornings.
bad for him. You know what he should do? Yeah. Worst mornings. He should just give away all his money and then, be a vagabond.
He's now 27, canceled the rest of the tour, even though it meant giving up a huge amount of money.
He'll be fine.
Had begun the process of trying to fix himself. He was prescribed antidepressants and treated for mono and Lyme's disease.
Mono?
Where did he get Lyme's
thought you were gonna
disease?
say herpes.
Like a tick?
From that castle.
Sprite.
He woke up in a castle covered in ticks, and he's like, I'm just not happy anymore.
But his true salvation, he says, was his Christian faith.
I knew it. I was like, here comes God.
Yeah.
And his wife, Haley. Haley, I think, is the
he
daughter
married?
of...
Someone. Yeah, he's married to Haley
Baldwin.
Right.
One of the Baldwins. Is she Alex?
Justin Bieber?
Alex.
Yeah.
Haley is the daughter of Alex and that movie star,
Alec and the lady who speaks with the fake
the
Spanish
blonde.
accent,
The
right?
blonde. No.
Sofia Vergara.
Oh, the other one.
The blonde.
Sofia Vergara.
What's the name of the
The
blonde?
blonde. I don't know who he was married to.
Yeah.
For sure. I bet he beats his wives.
Oh.
Right?
Wasn't it Kim Basinger?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
9.5.
That's who Haley is the child of. Haley, whom he married in 2018 before I didn't.
Imagine, seeing this article from the guy you married being like, nothing brings me joy. And you're like, wow, thanks.
Not even the Lyme's disease.
Not even the anal? Come on. What am I even here for?
Before I didn't have to look forward to in my life, my home life was not existing. I didn't have a significant other. I didn't have someone to love. I didn't have someone to pour into. But now I
I have this abused dog of a human I can revive, and when he doesn't make it, I'll take it personally.
I believe it, though. I actually met Justin Bieber I think it was 2017. I met him a few times. I used to go to this place called Bob's Big Boy in Burbank every day.
Bob, every day? You went to Bob's
I mean,
Big
not
Boy
every day, but
day?
like I'd probably say twice a week.
Did you get a milkshake every time?
No, twice a week on the way home from the Comedy Store. I would go there at like 3 a.m, and I think Bieber was there maybe 3 or 4 times. But the last time I was there, I sat right next to him, and he was just being a dick to everybody, like yelling like at old people when they were at the cash register, and just being a cunt.
Was he like drunk?
He was fucked up. You could tell he was fucked up on drugs and shit like that. He had to have been.
And
because
did he throw eggs at people's homes over there? And
I think
he was a kid then, though, wasn't he? Was he like 16 when that happened?
No,
the egg thing.
No, I think that was like 5 years ago.
Oh.
But then I went up to the cash register, and I'm just like, oh god, if he yells at me too, I'm gonna go crazy. And sure enough, he said something to me, and I start fucking going off on him. And I recorded a lot of this and played it on the JRE back in the day. But and then he said something like, chill out, Redban. And I'm like, oh shit, he knows who I am. And I just fucking
so funny.
That's hilarious.
Amazing. He's like, oh, here comes Redban.
I think his friends knew who I was, so that were with him or something.
That's so funny. That is.
Love it.
The world's largest rabbit has been kidnapped.
Oh no!
The vibrator or the?
No shit.
You guys seen those things? They're fucking crazy.
A 4-foot-long continental giant recently went
Darius.
missing from his enclosure in the small English.
Oh my god! How does that thing go missing?
And the local police believe he was stolen. His owner and Antoinette Edwards pleaded for his safe
is there
return.
a camera on him?
GoPro.
And posted a $2,745 reward.
That's not enough.
The 50-pound rabbit, who was certified as the world's longest by Guinness World Records, needs a special diet. They always say that it needs a special diet.
It's an animal. It'll survive.
If you get hungry enough, you're gonna eat anything.
Also, maybe it left
I need
because
a
you put him on
special
that
diet.
stupid fucking diet, Susan.
What was she giving him?
It looks like steroids.
Instagrow pills.
Yeah, like pure whey protein.
See, this is a woman to stay away from when you find out she's got a 50-pound rabbit in her
How
house.
long was it?
4 feet.
That's almost as tall as me. I'm not even a foot taller than that rabbit.
Can he even jump?
It's just,
I mean, he could probably take you out.
It's just
That rabbit
so,
can dunk like that.
It's just so upsetting because he is such a lovable character, Edward said.
He's like, I'm not your fucking.
I mean, that is fucking adorable.
I'm not your goddamn mascot.
But don't they like shit everywhere? Rabbits can't really.
You can teach
that.
them to. You can litter box train them.
But their poop is just little balls. Like it's like you don't see rabbit
like
poop.
Coke.
It just does. It's not like it won't soak into the carpet.
Yeah, but his
Smear?
might not be.
If you step on it, won't it smear?
Not really. It's like it's almost comes out like as like a like my ex had one and it would like shit all over the place.
Like,
but
was
at least it was adorable.
Was it
poop.
50 pounds? I bet his shits look like
adorable.
You know those
poop.
Dunkin' the Munchkins? I bet it just looks
Yeah.
like chocolate Munchkins.
Or
Big glazed.
Yeah, just-
Whoppers.
Yeah.
Whoppers.
So gross.
The French town of Bitch has finally gotten its Facebook
Ah,
page
J'adore beach.
uncensored after a month-long battle with the social media company. Officials from the small village said they were informed that the page had been taken down because the name violated Facebook's official terms of service, even though the French name bitch does not mean bitch.
And it's spelled different. It's B-I-T-C-H-E.
I'm the mayor of beach. And you're like, really are?
After leaving 10 messages daily.
I want that
on
outside my house.
Facebook page. The town's mayor got a reply from the company's top French official who removed the ban and expressed regret for any inconvenience.
Je suis désolé. I have saved beach.
Wow.
Man, what a town to grow up in.
Here's an interesting one. People thought I should rent a car while my truck is being repaired, but I don't know. I don't like it.
Why? You should start scootering.
I thought it was just like having a albatross around my neck.
Oh, that you're just like, yeah.
I don't know. Rethink your 2021 travel budget because a rental car should be Could be the most expensive part of your summer vacation, said so-and-so and so-and-so. When the pandemic hit and the demand for rentals plunged, companies such as Avis sold off 30% or more of their fleets.
Oh, so they're skyrocketing the prices now.
It cost me $400 to rent a car for 3 days.
See what I mean?
Dude, fuck you, Avis.
Well, it's because of COVID. There's less cars and the chip shortage. There's less cars being made, so used cars are actually skyrocketing in price. So car rental places are like, "Fuck it, let's sell these cars and make money." So there's less
to survive. Yeah, but like, whatever.
As soon as the vaccinations spread, demand and prices soared and haven't come down. To save, book early and try autoslash.com, which finds deals and will notify you if it later finds a better deal.
That's just an
Or
advertisement.
if it later finds a better deal while you're already in the car. They're like, hey, you got fucked. Anyway, enjoy your trip.
I rented a Camaro out here in January when we came to visit before we actually moved. It was only $130 for a day. That shit was awesome.
That's a lot for a day.
That
I guess
is a
it's
lot.
Camaro, it's
It was a
nice,
Camaro.
but like when the lowest price is like $40 and I'm like, excuse me, I should be paying $10 for this Honda Fit.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. With no armrest. and
Right?
No Bluetooth.
I rented a car in Washington in March, and I was leaving as a Chevy Spark, and the lady checking me out, it's like, wow, you got the death trap. And I was like, don't you work here? She's like, well, enjoy Washington.
A lot of people are renting U-Hauls instead of that. Or, like, as an example, I just searched for, I think, 4 days. And you can rent this, like, passenger truck right here for $200 for 4 days.
That's good. Go
And
get
that's
some
not bad,
kids.
yeah.
That's what Hans Kim lives in.
You need one of those, Holtzman.
That's what I should have done.
Let's go snatch up some bitches. Start a business. It'll be great. Sell some kidneys.
Duct tape and hoods. If a rental firm shows no cars available for a short stay, extend your time frame. Some companies want longer
Stay
rentals.
longer. Abandon your job. Leave your family.
But they'll also
Enterprise.
credit you for unused days if you return a car ahead of schedule. Make use of taxis or ride shares too, because compared with snagging a rental car at the airport, renting from local location in town is almost always less expensive.
Have you guys ever used Turo? I was going to
Yes.
say, I always see it. I haven't used it yet.
Don't ever put your car on Toro.
What happened?
I know somebody, or
I was like, oh.
somebody from this Tesla website that I go to. She used to put her Tesla on Toro, which is like
That's
you rent your
crazy.
car. Well, yeah, but you think it's going to be insured. This 17-year-old drove it and destroyed the whole car. And Toro was instead of Toro's insurance.
They just jackassed it?
No.
They just destroyed it?
Yeah, Toro's insurance wouldn't cover it because they said that the car's tread was too low on the
the
tires,
tire?
so they won't charge anything.
Wow.
How could they have just on Teslas in general?
And this,
How could they have known that?
no, the insurance person came out to the
Oh,
car,
they
but
appraised
they're
it.
not even. They're
Duh.
looking at the tires after the car accident.
Yeah, I was
also,
like,
it's
exactly. He
They'll find
probably
any-
spun out.
They'll find anything though.
They'll find any way not to pay.
Wow.
Yeah, insurance companies will fuck you.
Exactly. Someone will have to explain this to me. I there was a video, but I didn't want to watch it. Peloton clashed with federal regulators who issued an urgent warning about the company's treadmills, said so-and-so and so-and-so.
Uh-oh.
The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission this week warned those with children at home to stop using the exercise equipment makers' Tread Plus treadmills after 38 reports of injuries and one child's death linked to the machines.
Well, watch your fucking kids.
The agency
Right.
said those who continue to use it should do so in a locked room, inaccessible to children and pets. Peloton reported another child had sustained brain injury in an accident involving the treadmill,
So why would you let your kids run a treadmill, especially
Wow.
little kids?
but has resisted recall. So tell me, what happened to this kid? What did he do?
He probably put it on high speed, tried to jump on, and then ate shit.
Yeah.
Peloton Tread Plus immediately if you could have a pet, child, or object around this device. Noting the popular treadmill poses serious risks to children for abrasions, fractures.
Yeah, it's a treadmill.
Right. It's kind of like stop selling knives because
Yeah,
if
it's
you
like,
put
why
a
do you have
knife
to
on
put
it,
the,
yeah.
like, you even brand it? It's like, hey, just remember.
Disturbing video showing two
Do
children
it.
Oh, no, I can't watch.
Yes.
playing
It's
on
gonna be
a
awesome.
Peloton Tread Plus.
Oh
Oh, God, I can't
A
watch.
little boy pulled under the
Oh, God, I can't. I'm not even watching. Oh, I can tell by your sounds it's so bad.
oh.
Did he get pulled under?
Barely. He crawled out. They couldn't put that on the news if the kid was like.
I know, but that got really bad fast.
I did. I was like, oh my god, that kid's skin.
Oh
is
God!
All right.
Where and the parents are nowhere to be seen, or are they Are the parents filming?
She's
Who has the camera?
Somebody call someone.
You're giving parents too much credit. Some parents are overly, watching, and some.
Oh yeah, no, that would be me. If my family could have afforded a treadmill, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
No, my mom just fucking.
I was at that.
The amount of
age,
injuries I sustained because she was just in a Heineken blackout on the couch. The good old days.
That was bad, huh?
That was gross.
We're really sorry for exposing you to that. And now.
Thanks a lot, Holtzman.
Yeah, look what you did. Thanks a lot,
that-
Peloton. I love you guys.
That was an item of
love
interest.
the bike.
Let's do some business here, a little bit business. China
business.
reported last week that its economy grew by an extraordinary 8.3% in the first 3 months of the year compared with the same period last year. So China's going on like gangbusters.
Their economy grew?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A 90-year-old woman in Hong Kong was blinked out of 32.8 million by phone scammers.
32 how many million? Okay, wait. Also, comparing your economy to last year, it's like, of course, at this time last year, the economy was shit. Everything was closed.
Right. When it shrank.
You're not fooling me, China.
Man, 32 million though getting scammed.
That's.
Last
She had
year,
$32 million?
Last year, a retiree lost $8.9 million in a similar scam. Total money lost to phone scammers in Hong Kong went from $20 million in 2019 to $73 million. I don't know what it is with old people. Somebody told me that sometimes they get dementia and they don't know any better.
They don't know. Yeah, does anyone know how they do it? Are they like just getting your financial information?
I just thought Asians were smarter than that.
Right.
I mean,
I think it's an
too.
old person thing for sure.
I think it is. You just like lose your. I don't know. You get confused.
The $4.3 billion, 3,500 room Resorts World Las Vegas will be the first strip property to open in more than a decade. When it debuts in June, the casino features 70,000 square feet of retail space and a 117,000 square foot gambling hall.
That is confident, given everything that happened. Do we need all of that? Oh my God, are the dogs back? Sorry.
They're safe.
They just arrested the people that kidnapped Lady Gaga.
Kidnapped the dogs? Did they get the dogs?
Really? They found them, huh?
Yeah, so the woman that dropped off the dogs, I don't know if, to collect the reward money.
Oh, because it was like, because she
friend.
posted the thing, she was like, no questions asked.
Right.
Was a friend
But
of...
it was a friend of the guys, and they ended up being like 3 gang members and the dad of one of the gang members.
So did they followed her and tracked them down? Fucking
attempted murder.
That bullshit, no questions asked shit. That's like, hey, you have to tell me I'm a cop. That's just a way for them to go, oh, here's the reward money, but first,
where
let's interview in this room a little bit,
Yeah, that just gets you there. That's fucking crazy. I wonder if the people who stole her dogs, because there's people who just do that. They steal dogs and then they wait for a reward to get posted to get the money. Right. I wonder if it was calculated and they were like, those are Lady Gaga's dogs, or if they're just stole dogs.
No, absolutely.
Then saw the news and were like, whoopsie daisy.
It was absolutely a whole thing.
That's fucking those poor dogs.
I know.
That's like the new car dealerships do the same thing. They show a car for sale and then you get to the lot and that car is not available.
But we have this other
to just get you
Geo Metro on fire for $80,000.
Just to get you on the property. Well, somebody's going to jail because somebody was shot.
They attempted murder
charges. Yeah.
That's fucking. I mean, over dog.
Apple Music revealed that it pays 1 penny per stream to artists.
That's actually better than I thought.
That's actually more than I thought. Everyone streamed my new country song. Now I need a whiskey.
That's right.
So what do? They're cutting a penny in half or thirds or something? They're not even giving a penny?
They just don't give you the money until you get a certain amount. Yeah, like Spotify, you get a 1/7 of a cent or something for every
So
stream.
they're cutting pennies in half. Can you believe it?
That it's just the money exists in theory. which is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you actually pulled it up. Fuck you.
1 penny per stream to artists, roughly double what Spotify pays its music rights holders. Apple last reported more than 60 million music subscribers in June 2019. Spotify leads the industry in paid subscriptions with 155 million. Both companies say they are at or near 1,000 stream per listener monthly benchmark.
Spotify's
What does that mean?
killing it.
Somebody 1,000.
So
one
the
person?
average person usually streams about 1,000 songs per day. So
Wow, that's a lot of music to listen to.
yeah, but a lot of times you just put on like in
It's
the
like
background.
in the background, like while
just
you're working
playing.
and stuff. They're killing it. Although I wonder when people heard, like, when Rogan got that deal, from Spotify, all the artists who were getting like half a penny a song are like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
what about me?
Right.
Including
Maybe
me.
you'll make it on Rogan,
Amazon Prime has added 50 million subscribers since the beginning of 2020.
Oh yeah, they exploded.
Helping the company top 200 million subscribers.
Fucking well, and then there was all this like, don't give to Amazon, they're not a good corporation. And I mean, how many people were like, yeah, but it's so convenient.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Next
So I'm just
day shit.
pulling in my Prime, like, yeah, support local businesses.
General Motors electrical self-driving vehicle startup Cruise raised $2.75 billion for its latest funding round, including an investment from Walmart. Did anybody
Walmart
see
invested in General Motors. Are they going to go electric? Like, why are you still
That's
investing?
the future. That's the future.
Fucking, it's done, man.
Fuck this carburetor and
Like, it's
bullshit,
over.
oil
Adjust, like.
and it's the thermostat, or it's the leak in the oil pan, or it's
Well,
it's a spark plug.
They're also saying this summer that there's going to be a gas shortage again. So it's like,
Yeah, there are other
how is there a gas
solutions.
shortage?
Or
Not
how is
enough-
there still
not enough,
gas?
not enough drivers for the tanker trucks.
Right.
Well, yeah, when they're like, there's always gas shortages, and it's like, well, where are we getting the gas when it stops being a shortage? Like, who's being murdered in a field over like an oil rig?
That's why we fight wars.
Yeah, for America and oil.
You want to hear about this Bernie Madoff?
No.
The fucking dead guy that stole everyone's money. I wish I had enough money to get fucked by Bernie Madoff.
I'll just read what he says at the bottom. He says he was trying to figure out his mind why he did this, and he says, "I'd like to believe that there was something mentally wrong with me," he said in 2014. "It would make me feel better."
Oh, wow.
That's so funny.
Such an
I'd
asshole.
like to believe there was something, but he's like, I just wanted everyone's money.
Yeah.
I live in a capitalist country and I'm greedy. That's fucking.
Wish I could be something other than just a
And his
douche.
son hung himself.
Yeah.
So it's just a big.
Yeah, because he wasn't going to get all that money.
It
I guess,
imploded.
I have no inheritance left.
Okay, the last segment is the poetry section of items of interest. Some of them we figure out, some of them we don't.
Oh, wow.
The mind cannot absorb what the backside cannot endure.
I mean, isn't that the truth?
Trying to
Is this
process
poetry or
Is this a
affirmation?
riddle
Like,
or
what is
an?
This is Prince Philip talking about long lectures and long presentations.
That's just he's like 90, slumping over in a chair.
The mind cannot absorb what the backside can't endure.
If your seat isn't comfortable, you're
long.
not going to learn. Yeah.
Well, also you didn't say it in the British accent, so
The
Right.
mind cannot endure what the back side. What's the line?
it means more.
The
when
mind
you-
cannot
What the
absorb.
backside cannot endure.
endure.
Yeah, see, now it makes sense.
It's a butt sex thing, right?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what
I'm
I was
like,
seeing too. I was like, I can't think until somebody fucks me from behind.
I can't take
Chip,
this.
chop,
I'm not
chip.
gonna remember it.
Mama's got thinking to do.
The thing that makes you exceptional, if you are at all, is invertibly that which must also make you lonely.
That's true. Is that? Wait, I know who that is. It's the Call to Arms guy, the alcoholic writer. What's his name? Hemingway? Not even close.
The Dalai Lama.
No, Adam Egget.
Ah.
To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides.
And Frank.
Wow, that's a good one.
It's some incest.
No, it's someone who's like an outdoor. It's a or outdoor person.
Was that Helen Keller?
No, that was Adam Egget again.
He's so wise.
Some psychiatrist, David Viscott.
Oh. He's a psychiatrist, and he's like, just get outside and get some sunshine. He's like, depression's a fraud.
A phone call initiating activity is never so welcome as the one canceling it.
I don't know, but I agree with that person. When they're like, oh, you're canceling plans? Darn.
A phone call initiating activity is never so welcome as the one canceling it. That's good, when you find out you don't have to go to lunch with somebody.
Thank
that
God.
You really didn't want to go anywhere.
You're like laying in bed, and finally you get that text, and you're like, oh, I could just go back to bed.
Man. I hate when you hope for and it doesn't
Yeah,
come.
some days you don't feel like going. You just want to.
Don't have it in you.
Bed is good. Sleeping is good.
Beds are great. Prince Philip was right.
I just got those curtains that block off the sun.
Blackout curtains.
God, that's such a bad idea.
Yeah,
man. Like,
that'll fuck up your productivity so quickly. I have to have like a crack in my curtains just to because I'm also a workaholic psychopath, but I'm like, I need the sun.
If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man. Mark Twain. You can help somebody out, but
Known
they'll
biter.
still do bad stuff.
They'll
to
still
you.
fuck you. Yeah. So they'll just rob you blind. Thanks for the meals.
Marriage is a great institution, but I'm not ready for an institution. Mae West.
I don't want to be institutionalized.
That's smart.
Yeah. She's a badass.
A woman gets married to a guy. Maybe he has a Porsche. She's impressed with his looks, perhaps his height. And then she finds out she becomes a prisoner.
Yeah.
She has to leave her job that she was so happy. She used to go around in convertible Aston Martin with different guys and dates and enjoy
She was
her.
getting fucked by everybody.
Now she's married to some guy who made her move out to the middle of nowhere outside Los Angeles. And
where is he?
And she finds out that she's become a prisoner.
No, those are the old days.
She can't leave?
People still do it. Well, it's
She
just like a
can-
shitty life. You can leave.
Well,
but if you quit your job
some
and you
women-
marry someone and then you're like, oh, I've given up my assets to be this person's quote wife, which I don't think happens
to
as
be
much
more
anymore.
careful.
It's not as easy for some women. If you got a lot of money and, you can always leave, but not everybody's in a position to leave, right?
Yeah, the quitting your job to be a homemaker housewife thing fucks you in that
You got to have
situation.
some place to go.
And you've lost all your friends because you were like, fuck you, I'm marrying this rich guy. We're going to move to the mountains.
I would do it.
I know.
Yeah, well.
The truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you.
That's a good one. I've heard that. Who is that? Oh,
That was David Forster Wallace.
David Foster Wallace. Oh, mwah. Somebody sent
that's
me.
it.
He has a great speech called "This Is Water" about just learning to accept life as it is. That somebody sent me when I was deeply suicidal, and then I looked him up and I found out he killed himself. Anyway, fun way to end. I was like, "That's the guy you sent me to feel inspired." The dead guy.
Nice. So what'd you think? Did you enjoy the items of interest?
This was such a fun-paced podcast.
And we only have an hour to go.
Now the items that aren't interesting.
Well,
We have...
No, put that down.
This is the letters for all occasions.
Letters for all occasions. That is.
Ryan loves this segment, but we don't...
We just don't
know
have
if-
time.
we don't wanna-
It's a book of letter templates that he just likes, like where if you have to write a letter to your boss or something like that, it's a template, and he likes just reading the templates.
That's so funny. They're like, and now a sympathy template.
I think I'm going to read one.
You should
Just one.
you should be paid to do the audible audiobook of this.
No, you explained it so eloquently, Brian.
Dear sir or
I'm
madam,
going to just do one here.
I'm writing in regards to your post about a
Okay.
car for purchase.
Yeah, let me see
Is
what
it shit
this
like
is.
that?
Okay. This is a invitation to a prospective house guest. Dear Cynthia, first of all, welcome home. That is, welcome back to Belleville next Sunday. I know that you'll be on a business trip as a professional buyer for your firm,
I know that you'll be out whoring around.
and that you had to leave your family in Ohio.
And you've
That's
left
the
your
penalty
husband.
you pay for being an expert career woman. I've read that one already.
Yeah, see?
That's even worse.
Cynthia got out. Cynthia left her rich
Here's a real
husband. and
Why'd you
moved
do
to
the
coast.
questions? Do the questions.
Okay, this is a real short one, Brian. This is a real short one. This is a letter of acceptance. Okay?
I refuse.
I think you've read that one too.
I accept nothing.
Dear Tom, it is indeed good to you to include me among your guests for the cruise over the weekend of August 3rd. Yeah, I think I read.
If anybody wrote me that, I would uninvite them immediately.
I think I read that one too, Brian.
What if you had a husband or a boyfriend who was overseas in a war writing you letters, and then you found out he'd just been copying from them? He writes the most beautiful love letters.
No, that's the way that people used to communicate back then.
Back then, they said, yeah, is that how, did you used to communicate like that? Did you ever have a woman
I
that you
used
wrote
to
letters
write
to?
letters home. When I was in Okinawa in the Air Force, I used to write letters. My grandmother and mom used to write letters.
Dearest mother, it's pretty ugly out here in Okinawa. Things are getting really rough. Man.
All right, here's a good one. I don't think I read this one. This is not too bad.
I bet it's not good, but go ahead.
Two friends. Dear Neil, the extremely sad news of Lucy's death is something that I can still hardly believe. It is impossible to put into words how I feel.
And yet here
but
I am
you know
writing
that
a letter.
many things I would say. Above all, I want you to know that as one of your oldest friends. Yeah, these things sound familiar to me. I'm gonna put this away.
You've got dementia. You're gonna get conned by someone on the phone out of millions
I'm
of
gonna
dollars.
have to do better research on this. I don't want to read something I've already read. Thank you.
Letters.
Brian,
There's
for
just
that.
not that many occasions, really. There's an invitation and death.
I'm going to
and that's
steal that book.
How old
Light
is,
it on fire.
Let's start with Brian. How old do you think Ethan Hawke is?
57.
40, 50.
50.
Damn. Did you steal that out of a magazine at the grocery store?
All these things are from magazines. What do you think? I have a printing machine at home?
I haven't seen one that. That's the first
I gotta
one
get
that looks like
information
a.
someplace, Michelle. I mean, well,
You
what
don't even know my name. That looks like you. That's the first loose magazine photo I feel like I've seen. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
How old is RuPaul?
RuPaul, 53.
50.
Wrong. RuPaul?
57.
68.
55.
He's 60.
Damn, I knew he was going to be older than we all thought. I was like, fuck, wait.
And yeah, because, yeah.
How about Stevie Van
Because
Zandt?
black don't crack. And also drag queens.
Stevie who?
Definitely don't crack.
Stephen
Yeah,
Van Zandt
ever.
from Bruce Springsteen band.
Oh, he's got to be 75?
70.
70.
Damn, he's young.
And Matt Damon?
50.
50.
50. 50?
50?
50?
Oh, yeah.
50.
I've noticed a
5
pattern
now.
with these.
I know, these are all
They're all
10s.
50?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all like right on the nose?
Yeah.
Waiting for you guys to get on.
Oh.
I had to find out through the YouTube comments. I'm like,
I don't-
I'm so stupid.
Okay, let's go with some questions. These are
feel
some
like a
questions
fool.
that I want to ask Dicey. You still have some time with us,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah.
And did you find it okay here?
What?
The studio?
Oh, the studio's amazing.
Yeah, she just had to go upstairs.
My room is downstairs.
Yeah.
Brian's actually my dad.
Yep.
Oh,
I could see that.
Are you staying here?
Yeah, I always stay here.
Wow,
when
I
come
didn't
to
know
Austin.
that.
Yeah, that's my room downstairs, the purple bed.
Oh, I thought I was like the one with the loose birds in it. Why would you put her in there?
The bird room.
Is that where I'm staying?
The bird room.
Okay, Dicey. What is your best comedy experience? And it could be good or bad.
Oh wow, my best comedy experience. It was probably when I toured with Bill Bellamy and the Ladies Night Out tour. I was the first girl they ever had in like 6 years, And that was really, really fun. And we stayed in a real nice hotel. You know, I had just, like, the week before gone on the road with another comic who's kind of famous, but the promoter had really fucked us over. And long story short, I ended up sleeping on the table at a Motel 6 because
Jesus.
There was crack burns in, like, all the cover and on the tub. And luckily, I travel with incense and shower shoes wherever I go. So.
Yeah. That sounds like my best comedy experience.
How'd you land that gig with Bill Bellamy?
Because I'm cool with D-Lay and with Jay Reed. Jay Reed is the one that got me on there. So yeah.
Do you know D-Ray?
I don't know D-Ray. No, I don't know D-Ray. I know D-Lay.
He's from L.A.
Yeah, I don't know. I know him as an amazing.
I was
comic,
on My Wife and Kids with him. He was one of the other actors on the show.
Oh yeah.
What was your best comedy or worst comedy experience, Michelle?
Fucking this. No, I think I had my best and my worst all in one.
How you getting home?
I'll crawl. I got to do this festival in Switzerland twice in a row. It's like in Montreux, Switzerland. Beautiful comedy, just a beautiful city. It's like the Loch Lomond. It's the lake that the song "Smoke on the Water" is written about. It's like where all the rock stars in the 70s would like go hide out. Beautiful. They have a giant comedy festival that had used to just be French speaking, and they had a couple of years where they're like, let's do like English speaking. And I think they're still doing it, but I was one of the first ones. They flew us out. They put us in this fucking like 5-star hotel, like something that I'm like, I don't belong here, and everyone can tell. I like the way the windows open. I thought I had broken the window. I called the front desk. I was like, I broke the window, and the guy just came in and shut it and looked at me like I was retarded. Oh shit! I said the R word. Oh, I'm very sorry.
You're in a safe space. You're allowed to say it.
But I meant okay. No, but
oh, you're not allowed to say that word either. No,
we're not supposed. It's I don't know.
Wow.
Whatever.
Is that word taken out?
Yeah, that was canceled like 10 years ago.
I know.
They're bringing it back though. It's making a
and
comeback.
They just canceled. They just say the word is no longer a word,
and then it's just
can't
gone.
use it.
It's considered a bad word to use. Yeah.
And I raised a lot of money for Special Olympics, so I should know better. But it doesn't.
So you can use it.
So I've raised. Okay. Beautiful, gorgeous, whatever. And then the show's in a theater, and that whatever that sound in the headphones just was, I ate shit so hard. I heard someone, 1,000-seat theater, the biggest room I've ever done. I heard someone just go, like that's how bad I was bombing. Just.
Oh, that sucks.
I did a smaller room the night before, killed, great. And then after the show, I found out a woman came up and she's like, I'm sure that you were really funny. You talk so fast and your accent is so thick. I don't think anyone could understand you. And I was like, thank God. But now I have a tattoo on my hand that says slow down because that's how much it fucked me up.
Wow. I thought that was for drinking.
No, it is too. It's actually for when I go down on a man because I've thrown up on too many dicks.
How cool is that? How cool is that? Yeah, that's a reminder, right?
And it sometimes helps, but that was probably my coolest and worst experience.
Do you have a favorite movie star, Dicey?
I just like Dave Chappelle a lot. I don't know. He's not a movie star, but my favorite movie ever is the Muppet movie. If that helps out any. So
I love the Muppets.
Yeah, when they moved to Hollywood, I know every single word to the movie from the beginning till the end. Every single word.
What year did the Muppets move to Hollywood? I missed that.
That was like in 80 or it was 79. That movie came out or something.
You hit
like
the nail on the head.
Yeah. 79, yeah.
Muppets moved to Hollywood.
But loose and fancy free. It's so good.
Getting there.
Do you have a movie star you love?
Oh, I don't know if I have a movie star I love. You know who I like is Christoph Waltz, who's always playing the like villain in the Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
I'd fuck him. Or just watch his movies. I appreciate his work.
Or watch him.
Yeah, I'd watch him fuck
have
someone.
Sex, yeah.
Yeah. I'm normal and well-adjusted.
Where would you go, Dicey, if you could go anywhere in the world and it wouldn't cost you a penny? Everything would be paid for. Everything. I have a list of what that includes, but...
Well, I would want to go to a volcano somewhere and smoke a blunt like in a volcano.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd like to get a little, wear old clothes and get sprayed with lava.
Just get sprayed with
lava?
Not
to burn my skin, but just hit the clothes, maybe a denim jacket.
It's gonna burn. These burns From when I went in a volcano and you just have welts on your face.
So
yeah,
where would you go? What country or where would you go?
Where's the volcanoes at?
There's one in there's Hawaii.
Is it one in Thailand?
No.
Kilimanjaro. Where's that? Is that a volcano?
That's in Japan, I think.
Maybe that's
okay,
just
well, fuck
around.
that. I just want to go see
Indonesia.
the pyramids, actually.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I've been there.
Don't wanna do
Yeah?
that.
Was it as epic as it seems?
It's pretty fun.
Where would you go? Thailand.
No, I haven't been to Morocco yet.
Oh.
I want to go to Morocco.
Man.
I want to go to Paris. I haven't been to Paris.
I haven't been to Paris. I love Paris. Paris is one of my favorite cities on earth. I want to go to the Azores.
I want to go up to the Eiffel Tower and drop watermelons.
And then do an Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Drop water
Some
on
murder.
Just kill some. I killed a whole family somehow. They have it like you have to. They have like security that you have to go through to get inside to the Eiffel Tower. They didn't used to have that. You could just walk up, but now there's like TSA style gates.
I know.
It's fucking sad.
So where would you go?
The Azores. It's like the Hawaii off the coast of Portugal. It's like islands off the coast of Portugal. They're gorgeous, and you can get real estate there. Pretty cheap, but I'm not someone who has enough money to be like, there's pretty cheap real estate. But it's beautiful. It's majestic.
And what would you do if you won the lotto,
Dicey. So I would probably build a studio.
Where?
Like a soundstage, in the South. Like
Yeah.
I would do something like that. Probably in Dallas.
Nice.
How about you,
Michelle?
I'd put it all on Dogecoin.
There you go.
Just go to Vegas, put it all on red, see what happens.
Okay, this is the question I think we've all been waiting for.
Uh-oh.
I'll ask Dicey first and give you time to formulate an answer when it's your
goodness.
turn.
Okay.
Do you hate your mother?
No. Not at all. I love my mom. My mom makes jelly and pickles and shit. And
The
she
best
gardens.
jelly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Redban got some jelly and pickles. And yeah, she's just dope. Her name is Agnes. And she walks really fast.
Agnes,
She walks really fast.
That's such a characteristic.
with
She's
purpose.
Agnes.
She has purpose.
She's got shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Those pickles aren't going to pickle themselves.
No, they're not.
I love Agnes.
How about you?
I
Do
love
you hate your mother?
No, I don't hate her. I love her. We have a tumultuous relationship. But
Tell us about that.
But I understand that.
Are you the only child?
No. I'm the younger of two, and then she remarried. And so there's four of us total. The guy had two. I'm the only girl. And she's borderline personality disorder. So she's
Is she on medication?
sometimes. That's what happens with stuff like that. You feel like you're fine, and then you're like, I don't need it anymore. And then you go off the rails. But
Has the medication been prescribed by a medical professional?
No, she just finds it on the street. She's like, I need something to. Yeah, she's got medical professionals. She's also probably done a lot of drugs that weren't prescribed by medical professionals, but mostly just Heineken. We're good. Yeah, you learn to understand your parents and go like, oh, you did do the best you could do. You just couldn't do very well. Wah, wah,
Relatable.
wah. Who's horny, huh?
Do you, if you were a famous rock star, who would you want to be?
I would want to be Jimi
Freddie-
Hendrix. Oh, sorry.
Oh, there's a list. There's
ahead.
only ones to choose from.
Freddie Mercury, Liberace, Elton John, George Michael, Boy George, Marvin Gaye, or who did you like?
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Ooh, it's a real with that list. It's a hard toss up between George Michael and Marvin Gaye. George Michael. So I was 5 years old, and somebody had left the TV on, and I went, and he was. I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and it was a George Michael video on, and I didn't know what the fuck that was. I was like, "What is that? It's so cool. Like, what is it?" That was my first time seeing anything like that. So I love George Michael.
It's the one that's like all drawn. Was that the video?
What? I don't
George
know.
Michael's the guy with the earring.
Yeah.
In the beard.
Guess it would be nice.
If I could touch your body. Oh, is he the one that sings Father Figure?
Yeah.
That's so creepy.
That was the second record I had. I was in love with George Michael, and I thought he was the coolest guy ever and got all the women.
He got all the something.
He did. He got all the something.
Hand in mine.
Is he still? He's still with us.
Yeah,
He's
alive.
He's in restrooms sucking dicks.
Yeah. He's living his dream.
I just loved how they sold him as such a sex symbol, though, back in the day. You know, like he had his ripped. I had my pants just like that, like with the bleached and the holes. I had my hair exactly like him.
That's so funny that, like,
I always knew a gay man, like, from the beginning.
Back then, that wasn't gay, though. That was like
the highlight.
I think most rock stars maybe are gay. To care that much about your hair and clothes?
And here, there's women all
And we're
over.
now
How about the Bee Gees?
Love
Yeah.
them.
What a voice! That
Yeah.
is like an iconic voice, huh?
So great.
You can't even explain to somebody what that voice sounds like. It's so cool.
How do you get... What is that?
No time to talk.
Yeah, what is... Is he just, like, pinching his balls the whole time in the recording studio?
Looking back at this
Oh,
video,
this
this was
shows-
super gay. Now that
So gay.
I wonder if my dad gave me the record, so I wonder if he because he bought
He had
it
the
and he
earring.
didn't like
Yeah,
it.
but growing up, you didn't think anybody.
Yeah,
was,
but I wonder
you know,
if my dad knew he was
Wait,
gay.
is the earring thing... Was that started because of him? You know,
No,
the people
no,
say,
no.
or was he like letting people
No, they
know?
all
Like,
wore that gay ass cross in the
He's also not even
80s.
playing the guitar.
Oh,
He's just
shit.
holding it and strumming it aggressively.
I always heard that like having like your right ear pierced was like low key letting people know you were gay.
Yeah,
I heard that too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's just some sort of weird
No,
homophobic rumor.
that was
I
an
heard.
'80s thing.
Yeah.
And
You get the left ear pierced because that's not gay.
Right.
That was my
Right.
dad
I
when he got his ear pierced. I was
had-
like, yeah, whatever, Dad. I don't care. It's
I had
fine.
both pierced, which
did
should
I.
be the gayest one. But
Honestly,
it's not.
though, you know, it's like,
Just
So-
pierce it all
Dicey,
cutest
your
one.
answer then
For what?
for the rock star
for the rock star
Or
question.
George
Between
Martin. You
him
said
and-
George Michael or
or Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, or Marvin Gaye.
I'm Freddie Mercury all the way. AIDS and all. Take me down.
I have to read the whole question.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead. No, please.
Sorry. We went over this, and they want us to read the whole question. Just
Yeah, the rock stars. They asked
Your
him,
producers?
who are these people?
some of these
I
things.
who made
gotta
these
talk to these guys.
rules?
Brian and I sometimes can't control every aspect of that air. We have to.
Yeah, the sponsors who are the artists.
you can hear him chirping in the next room over.
If you were a famous rock star, who would you want to be? Freddie Mercury, Liberace, Elton John, George Michael, Boy George, or Marvin Gaye.
Can't believe Springsteen didn't make the list.
Right.
He'd be the gayest of them all.
I know. I'm Freddie Mercury, man.
Is he?
I mean,
No, he's. I mean, he's married to that large
I
woman
mean-
in his band, so who knows?
he's New Jersey gay.
Yeah, aren't we all? Holtzman? Huh? Why aren't you on that list?
Did you want to make a selection?
I did. Freddie Mercury
Okay,
5 times.
okay.
Damn it,
All right,
Holtzman.
all right.
Queen. I'm the queen of gays.
What
I
was-
mean, rock stars.
What
Same.
what was your
Whoops.
fondest memory growing up as a child? Your fondest memory, or I guess worst memory?
Oh, you don't want that.
What
my-
just comes to mind right
Well,
away?
my fondest memory is being at my mom and dad had a restaurant, and it was a seafood restaurant, and I used to work there and think I was really making like a bunch of money, and I was probably like 6, but that was just a really, and they let me think that that was just a really good time. I think it was just I felt real safe then. I just remember feeling safe, and I feel like you pick your parents, and I did a really good job picking my parents.
Man.
So I had a really good upbringing. Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
great.
I did a bad job picking my fucking parents.
I think I wanted a challenge. I think I had to learn something
You
from
signed
my
up for
parents.
it.
Yeah. There was some, yeah, there's definitely stuff that's come from it, but
I've got like 4 parents.
wow.
Yeah.
That's greedy.
I am super fucking greedy.
4 sets?
No.
4 sets?
No.
2.5 sets. Step parents out the wazoo.
Which parent got remarried a bunch, or they both did?
I was raised by my stepfather. I didn't even know he was my stepfather until I was like 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
I found out when I was 19, the guy that I thought was my dad actually couldn't have kids and they'd gone to a sperm bank.
Oh.
Yeah. And he abandoned us. It was like he spent a bunch of money to be like, I could be a shitty dad even though I can't have kids. Like, it's fucked. But he was great until he left.
He just went out for a gallon of milk and never came back?
No, he left me at a Waffle House.
He had to go make another
classic.
deposit.
Yeah, he drove away and left me at a Waffle House. It's sad. I'm honestly
Is
more
this
of
a
a
true
pancake
story?
person. It's 100% a true story.
What state did this happen?
Mississippi on the Gulf Coast. It's actually the
Well,
first
that's the place.
It's Ocean Springs, but
All those neat things seem to happen down south. That's kind of funny.
they're
Well, you
fun
know-
down here.
Abortion's illegal in Mississippi.
So you gotta do something. He did meth, and then he's like, "Well, meth is more fun than kids." I get it.
How old were you when you were abandoned at the Waffle House?
I was 8.
You poor thing. That must have been. Did you wait a while and
Don't
then
make
you realize?
me cry. Yeah, and then
No. If we want you to cry if you need to.
No, no,
it's
not
okay.
I finally did makeup for the first time in a year. Don't make me cry. He died this year.
Oh,
I'm sorry. So
I'm gonna bring down the whole.
did you wait or did you
podcast.
order something else or did you just wait
I was
around
like,
for him to come
hey,
back?
can I get some more waffles around? Hey, my dad had to go. Like,
I've been waiting on a coffee.
yeah, no, I got a ride home to my neighbor. It was a small town, so like,
Oh, I see.
yeah, and I just was like, he must have got. I really like didn't even realize what happened for a long time, and then I was like, oh, he like left. Like I was
That's
like, he must have.
traumatizing.
He
When
must
did
have
he
had
ever-
to go somewhere.
When did he come back, or did he?
He did come back. He came back like 6 months later, and then like my parents got
Got
divorced.
lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a weird. And I still like I loved my dad so much, and then in college he like disappeared again.
Kids are such suckers,
Yeah.
man.
Complete
I
opposite
know.
of your experience, Dicey.
Yeah.
Dicey grew up all normal and
That's
perfect.
nice. I have like funny bits about it, so I guess like that's good. But you know, you do what you can. But the crazy thing is like I didn't realize till this year when he died, I had buried like everything from before he left and was just like angry. There were so many good memories. Oh no. I'm not
no.
going to cry on your podcast, Holtzman. But like,
No, it's okay. Let it flow.
Do it.
I just pee my pants.
Just swallow
This
him.
one's for
Kiss
you,
him out.
Dad. I'm crying out of all of my holes. Yeah, no, he was like great. And then he just was like, done. Anyway, what are your memories?
Wow. I have a memory that
Don't have
was-
kids if you fucking can't
I
have
was
kids.
at the Mays department store. And I grabbed my mother's skirt, in the store, which it turned out
Was not your mother.
was not my mother.
I did that once too.
And I went and lived with this family for 13 years.
I'm really gonna pee my pants.
No, it did happen though. You ever grab someone who's you think when you're at
Yeah.
that young age? That's why we love children. That's why we hate people who abuse children so much because they're
they're so innocent.
They're innocent, and when you're innocent, and
Yeah, I
some
did that a
clown
lot.
breaks that innocence, because when you're innocent, you don't know what's right or wrong, and you don't know who's pulling something over your eyes.
Taking advantage of that.
Oh,
Well, that's the
God.
same thing with animals too. Is that like?
Well, I don't want to muddy the waters with animals. I don't want to.
All right, we get it. You fucked an animal. All right.
Well,
Yeah, she was wearing a short skirt.
yeah, there's sick people that treat animals poorly too, and I don't.
No,
I
it's
don't
sad.
get that.
I'm glad
You know
we
what I do?
End on a high note.
You know what I do when I see I did this the other day over here in my rented room. There was a fly on the screen. And believe it or not, that fly is just as important as everybody in this podcast studio.
That's not true.
No, it's a living creature that
is.
God
That's
made
so
and has a
cute.
purpose.
And that purpose is to shit on your
You can
keyboard.
kill it. You can kill it. But if you have time, and I have some time, my truck is I have a lot of time. And what you do is you take a glass and you just put it over it.
And then you.
And then you take a little piece of paper. I have a lamination. A lot of things I have are laminated.
And you put it behind and you set it free.
You just go like that.
Oh, with the whole face in the flyer. I thought you meant you just crushed it against the wall.
And then you take it outside and you let it go. And you guaranteed to feel so much better about
like,
your whole existence on the planet as opposed to just
Only white people have time to do
Killing
shit
it.
like that.
Yeah, that.
I ain't doing that shit. I got one of
And
these.
men are like, I'm a hero.
I got a tennis racket that
Hey, do you
electrocutes.
live in this neighborhood? And they immediately go back to being racist after freeing a fly.
Did the people, did the police show up after you were abandoned?
Yeah. And they just brought me home. And they're like, all right. It was Southern Mississippi.
So just talking about it now brings up these strong emotions?
I was fine with it for a long time, but then when my dad died last year, it's like made me fucked up talking about it. I used to just be like, yeah, whatever, fucking what a piece of shit, right? But how bad was my mom? He left me at a Waffle House. It's the first line of that. I don't want to bring up my country song. I wrote a country song because we were all trapped in our houses. It's the first line of the song is true. The rest of it's not. Don't come for me.
Some of these questions
Wardens,
I know what the answer's going to be, but I'm going to ask them anyway.
Hit me.
Do you like olives?
Love olives.
Do you like olives?
Olives is a class issue. All right. There's a certain income level that stops getting olives, and I was in that income level.
But
unless it's like on
the
pizza.
99-cent store.
I'm not with olives either.
Fuck olives.
But the garlic stuffed ones are so good. And the
You can
blue
have 'em
cheese
all.
stuffed ones are.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in something. I don't know what to call it.
Have you ever had, I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Did you ever have law enforcement get dispatched to your private residence?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Before this happened.
Have you ever had law enforcement dispatched to your private residence?
Yeah. All the time. Growing up. Now, they don't come around.
Have you ever had sex in an automobile?
Yes.
Who hasn't?
Have you, Peter Chin? Have you ever had? Have you ever had sex in an automobile?
I've only had sex in automobiles. It's a requirement. I won't come unless there's some sort of steering wheel
Cruise
involved.
control.
Yeah.
So, what was your your most fondest memory growing up? I guess, or worst. The worst one was
The worst one was probably that. Yeah. I have a lot
Waffle
of fond
House?
memories of like sitting down on a lake fishing.
Do you have-
We had like my dad had a dock.
Do you have problems as an adult going into Waffle Houses now?
Yeah, I can't. It's like my nom. You don't know what I've been through. But the hash browns, all-star. It's gotten better. You have to. Yeah, I'm a road comic. You have to eventually go.
To a
Well,
Waffle
this
House.
is all there is, and
Right.
it's attached to my Red Roof Inn.
There you go.
Okay, the last and final question would be the ones that are most difficult to ask, but Brian and I have to ask them. Have you ever considered hurting yourself, Dicey?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I considered it.
Go again.
What? I have some jokes about it.
Was
But
this an
I
intervention?
never
Yeah.
would do it. I would never.
what?
I've thought about it, but
Is this
I
any?
think everybody
How
has.
long ago have you
Yeah.
thought about this?
well, I just had so much to do, like getting my license renewed and like all this shit, and I was like,
You're just
The easier
overwhelmed.
way.
I was
you know?
overwhelmed.
And
so
you
funny.
thought that it would
You're
be
just like,
easy-
it's just a lot
Or I
to
could
do.
just kill myself.
thought it would be easy to
That's-
take.
It was like mostly out of laziness. You're like, it's a whole thing.
You thought it would be easy to take your own life than to renew your license. Is that it?
When was
Well,
the
then
last
I
time
just
you were at the
started-
DMV?
Then I just started using my passport
Yeah.
to buy blunts
There
because
you
they
go.
won't let you buy blunts with an expired license.
But they'll take a passport.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
so
new
dumb.
requirements for that latest driver's license is kind of annoying.
I got my
To the point of.
Yeah, seriously.
So, have you gotten any help with these feelings? Any?
No, black people don't do. Well, okay, so
Pray it away. Pray it away.
yeah, what I have an energy healer, and
Yes.
she's amazing,
That's
and
real.
she aligns my chakras and shit, and like my chakras is aligned. Okay?
That's so funny. You're doing like the curves of a woman. My chakras.
I've heard that before.
Ooh, look at those chakras. They are alive.
Explain that I've heard that shock. What is it?
Chakra.
What is that? That's your,
your
aura.
energy spheres.
Is that
You have
your
like energy points in your
Yeah.
body energy gets trapped based on like trauma and stuff. You got to let it out.
And to me, therapy doesn't work. Like I've spent so much time filling out paperwork at therapists, and I only get through. Those questionnaires are really, really long, and then I only go to 3 sessions because they're just whack, and I don't want to do a bunch of homework. I graduated,
right?
You know, like
just let's
Like
get
I'm
on
paying
with it.
you and like
yeah. So I just do the energy healing because everything is energy anyway, and if you're just good with whatever, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, there's
I know what
different
you're
things
saying.
work for different people, and you can find what works. Fucking good.
I'm ready for some Jack.
Do some
Yeah,
yoga.
yeah, it's over.
That's
We're over 2 hours now.
That's my therapist, Jack Daniels.
Have you ever
Every
considered
day.
hurting yourself?
Every second of my life, Holtzman. And yet, nevertheless, she persisted. Yeah.
So have you?
I have a therapist. I have drugs. I have other drugs.
So I'll just start to say something, and you know what I want to say.
I'm a psychic, so
Very psychic.
It's a burden, truly.
Wow. Well, I think we made some progress.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Zach, what do you think?
I think so too. Yeah. I learned a lot.
Yeah. Are you gonna close on my song?
We'll have to play a little preview of it. It's on iTunes.
Little
here.
bitty of it.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Is it a
plays.
comedy song?
It's got funny stuff in it, but it's literally supposed to be a country song.
Oh, okay.
How long have you been making music?
I just in the quarantine, my boyfriend's a musician, and I pestered him to death because he is far brown for music.
Wow.
That's
Very
me.
good.
Cool.
With a brown-eyed boy whose blue balls smelled like junk.
That's great. Sounds well done.
Thanks.
And it
Yeah.
did good too. I heard.
It did good. It charted. It got like into the 40s on the country music charts on
Wow,
iTunes.
cool is that?
Congratulations.
Really fucking cool. So I'm gonna do a few more just to see what happens.
So
but
you got your
pull that
penny
out
from
at
iTunes?
Desk Squad
I
tonight.
did. I got one whole penny after thousands of listens.
Cool.
I got my pretty penny. So do a few more. And it was done at the guy producing it. He's like an incredible producer, a guy named Alex Arias.
You have a
So,
good voice.
Thank you. It's just years of karaoke and it sounds like I eat
And
cigarettes
whiskey,
when I sing.
clearly,
Yeah,
that's
it's the
the-
whiskey. But thank you.
Zach, do you want to plug anything?
Keep watching Kill Tony. Keep coming out and seeing the Death Squad secret shows.
Yay!
I was on Kill Tony on Monday.
Yeah. Killer episode.
I'm gonna be on the next one.
Hell yeah.
Dynamite.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna be
Great
fun.
show.
So excited.
Yeah. That's all I got to plug.
Thank you, Zach. Dicey, do you want to plug anything?
Well, a project that I did last year, I was the lead in it, and it just got selected for Tribeca. I found out.
Yes.
And I'm really excited.
Congratulations.
So
What's
Look out.
the name of that one?
it's called the Imperfection.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so excited
So,
for you. That's
thank you.
amazing.
Are you going to have to go to New York?
Yeah.
Dynamite.
I have to go twice. I was already going to see Punky at the end of the month, and then I found out. So I'm coming back on the 29th, and I have to be right back like on the 9th or something like that.
Damn. New
Yeah.
York is the best.
Can you remember to say hello to Punky for me?
Yes, I will.
Yeah,
We
me
used to work
too.
together in the comedy store.
Yes.
She used to bring me up, and then
It's her birthday.
Yeah.
happy birthday, Punky. And
We
I
love
would
you.
I would bring her up, and I would say, "Oh, Punky's just a great act. You know, she's married to a wonderful white TV producer on KLTL, and she has 4 wonderful children, and she loves dick more than anybody I know." She's great. Well, she's gonna have a
wears
great
lashes
time.
now, like she likes dick, all them and makeup and wigs and shit. I'm like, girl,
That's so funny.
yes,
It's so funny watching that.
yeah.
Yeah, we're very happy for her. I know everybody that knows Punky is just so excited for her to go
Yeah.
from the main room and bartending at the comedy store in the back bar there to performing and doing great shows and every other thing to the pinnacle
Yeah.
of what
Yeah,
every stand-up
Saturday
comedian
Night Live.
wants to do.
And we lost our best bartender. She made the strongest.
She made the
drink.
best
She did. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I basically sobered up after
Yeah.
she left. I was like, well, I guess I'm done drinking now.
Yeah, a whole bottle in one
Yeah.
rocks glass somehow.
Yeah, she's great. You want to say it again, just so say whatever you said again, so they just get it again.
Okay, so yeah, Tribeca Film Festival. The project is called The Imperfection, and I can't wait to post about it and talk about it. Also, that's pretty much it. That's
How
all
about
I'm
your
doing.
Instagram or your
my
your
Instagram
Facebook
is-
or anything like that?
My Instagram is Dicey Approved, DICEY approved. However you spell that shit.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jessica,
You did it. You
said it
got the right name. I'm so proud of you.
tell us what you want to plug.
Never mind. The gun in my mouth. All right. Go listen to my song wherever you listen to music. It's called Now I Need Whiskey, and I have a podcast called Two Filthy Nerds that I co-host with Nicole Amy Schreiber. It's really fun. Yeah, she's great. We just did Harry Potter and Indiana Jones. We're about to start the Marvel series, so it's a lot of fun. And I have another podcast called Ignorance is #blessed, and that's just interviews. Go check it out. And I'm at JMS Comedy.
Dynamite. So say hello to
Whoever that was for you.
No, I used to work with her too.
Nicole,
Amy.
You can do
Schreiber. Yeah, tell her I said
I will.
And type in Nicole Amy Schreiber Fleshlight. That's one of her best videos.
You have to have like 4 names to hang out with y'all.
I know.
Yeah,
it's all serial
We're
killers.
compensating.
Yeah.
We're like, our act's not that good, but here's our names. Look at those. Put that in light.
You got anything, Brian?
Every week we got the secret show on Thursday. Tonight we have an amazing lineup. Everyone here pretty much. And then Joe Rogan and stuff. It's going to be great. And we always have a bunch of awesome secret guests. So check that out. And Kill Tony every Monday.
And you can find me on my YouTube channel, Brian Holtzman, on Instagram and
Twitter?
Twitter.
Your Twitter videos are the best.
And yeah.
Holtzman.store for all the merchandise.
Thank you. And thanks for everybody listening. Thanks for all you guys. Thank you, Zach. Thanks for coming on the podcast. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Brian. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Bad Ashley.
That